I trapped 8 Cobblemon creators on an island full of wild Pokemon. These trainers will face challenges, catch Pokemon, and battle for their lives, because one by one, they will be eliminated. And I hope they're ready, because their first challenge starts right now.
Wait,
What's that? What is that?
we go?
You better go! You better go!
Stop beating Mighty Dog.
I'll take this one.
These trainers just got here, but one of them will be going home today.
Oh my god, there's a timer there.
All 8 trainers must catch a team of 4 Pokemon and have them battle ready within an hour and a half.
I don't know what to do, bro. I know, man, I'm scared.
All right, I don't know what to do. Actually, I had such a plan, and now I have failed to use Vein Mine properly.
Because of the short time frame, our contestants were in a panic. A couple Pokeballs and an Iron Pick for starter gear. Some ran to the first viable Pokemon they saw in order to get ahead, while others resorted to any means necessary.
Wait, hold on.
Iron helmet. Oh, you're a little thief, dude.
Okay, we can take our Shulker. Yeah, Shulker. Oh, I can't talk.
Slowly but surely, the trainers began to spread out across the island to hide their Pokemon and plans from the other contestants.
Aaron, where'd you go? Up here? Around the corner? This is absolutely terrifying.
Visit counter for Fossil Gacha. Oh. Wait, there's actually so much.
Because when the timer is up, 2 out of the 8 trainers will be randomly selected for an elimination match, and the loser will be going home. Nobody wants to be the first one eliminated, and everyone is gunning to be the champion of this island. We have gathered some of the best Cobblemon creators out there, so make sure to leave a comment cheering on your favorite or placing your guess on who's going to take home the whole thing. With so much on the line, the first few Pokemon you catch will be of great importance, and one trainer in particular was quite happy with their first caught Pokemon.
Someone called out this Torchic while we were sitting there, and not a single soul went for it. It was just me. I thought I was racing for it, and nobody went for it. Nobody wanted a potential speed boost Pokemon. And to me, that's you know,
It's
just a lapse of judgment.
That's pretty good in singles now that I think about it.
What's going on, guys? My name is Mighty Duck, and some of you may remember me from a previous video on iMan's channel. I'd appreciate if you forgot me from that video on iMan's channel, because this is a new challenge, and I'm taking this incredibly seriously. Just totally dismantle this competition from top to bottom. We have a plan already. I've been looking around at some Pokemon.
You better survive day 1 so you can see your mailbox.
I know, dude, you're telling me.
Although Torchic is a solid first catch, many of the other trainers were also finding some great Pokemon early on in this competition.
Oh, look at that. Let's go. This little fellow's ready to go too here.
Yo, oh my god, I love Mary so much.
Corviknight could be pretty solid. Throw a Pokeball. Oh, has Jack already evolved his Pokemon? Oh no, Mighty Doug did. Oh my gosh.
But one trainer in particular had a much crazier start than the rest.
Okay, well, now that we have Talonflame, I mean, if anybody's listening, I don't have Talonflame. But I do actually have Talonflame. Okay, I mean, I'm just gonna take a shot. Okay, I shouldn't have done that, got it. Dang it. Hello.
Vert, you are killing it.
Am I?
I mean,
I don't know, dude.
I've teleported to you 3 times, and the 3 Pokemon, there's 3 different amazing Pokemon every time I show up.
Did you see Talonflame
I
and
did.
Torracat?
I did.
Okay,
Did you manage to
that's
catch
crazy.
the Torracat?
I did.
Oh my god.
With just Pokeballs and my team fainted. Hello there. I'm here in this tropical wonderland. My name is Vert. I like Cobblemon. I like making pretty Cobblemon movies and pictures for the Cobblemon development team. And I'm here to mess some people up, namely Duck. This feels like a good departure. I've been working hard on Battlecraft, and check out that series if you haven't. I'm excited for a little staycation.
Some trainers took an early lead only 15 minutes in. Others were taking a more scenic route.
I want more chests, dude. Where are the chests at? I think we're in peaceful. Mints. Oh, okay, all right.
Right. I saw you building the tower. I was like, this is right under the thing I made. I hope he's not going there.
Would you mind TPing me down? I didn't realize I wasn't supposed to go to this. So I'm the Gaming Emmy, and I'm probably the most country bumpkin guy on this entire server. And I'm just here to have a good time and win some Pokemon battles. Looking around the mountains, the ocean, this place is amazing. Alright, so my major game plan, go for Pokemon that I can nickname after foods. So right now I have my starter, Frog Legs, and I'm gonna go for Pork Chops next.
With just about an hour left to go, some of the trainers were already putting together a cohesive team.
I have right now a Listen. I'm planning on using a Magikarp. Wait, I can't even. A Magikarp, evolve that into a Gyarados. A Tailwind and a Wingull, I'm going to hopefully trade in. And a Laffy. Hey, my name is What's Up Jack. My goal for this server is to become the best player. I'm probably the least knowledgeable about Pokemon. I know that fire is good against water. That's pretty much it. I feel so excited about being on this island. I've been waiting my whole life for this opportunity. Ever since I got cast, you know, this is really like the biggest moment of my career.
And see, we got Champ. We got a cute little Flaffy,
Amazing.
a little Cottony,
Lovely.
and a Sableye.
Oh, he's actually pretty cool.
Yeah. I've never played with him at all, so who knows? I am Callie. I know next to nothing about Pokemon, but I've sure had a lot of fun with Cobblemon, so we're gonna see what happens here. Really scared about being on this island. There is a lot of good competition here with lots of amazing content creators and really knowledgeable people about Pokemon, so I'm a little scared. I am much more comfortable building lots of things in Minecraft, but you know, I always like a challenge, so let's see what happens.
I'm gonna use this on Sandy Gas. Oh, I think I just had a teleport.
That's a cool one.
Well, Sandy Gas, yeah. I mean, I've got a team of 5 right now.
Oh, cooking. You're feeling good? Feeling okay?
Yeah, I mean, this is my strongest Pokemon right now. Hello there, everyone. My name is Realhawk, and I've been doing YouTube for 3 years, and I'm here to win Iman 25's event. And I'm going to destroy every other player in here. And if you don't think that Rayquaza is the best Pokemon, then you're just wrong. Being on this island is super exciting, and I cannot wait to start. For the invitation alone, I was super excited. But being on this island, if you're here, you are here to win, and that's exactly what I'm going to do.
Dad!
Hi. Hi, Jay.
How's it going? How's your team looking?
I'm in a hole.
Jolteon? Oh, Marini? You're going to be so mean to people, aren't you?
No. I'm a pacifist. My name's Daniel, and I'm too interested about me. I've been playing Pokemon since my first game was Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire.
All right, Dan. How do you feel about being on the island?
I'm scared. There's people. I think I'm gonna be. Oh wait, cut the cameras. No, can I kill myself?
Oh,
please.
I mean, it's not against the rules. I mean, look at the Rattata just
Does
did
it keep inventory on?
There's only one way to find out.
Okay.
Dan.
Is that on?
It's on. It's on. Spot. Oh.
Hey, wait. I'm in 2-5.
How's your
I'm
te-
in 2-5.
How's your team looking?
Oh, that was my first Pokemon.
Good luck, Spas.
I got. I'm Spaz. I make Cobblemon videos. I just got back from like a million-day hiatus. Honestly, I'm happy. It's sick to be here. I'm really excited for what's to come, and I'm gonna win, basically.
Hey, I do have a question though for you.
Of course.
The totems.
Uh-huh.
How do you utilize them? What are they for?
This server lasted for 8 real-life days and was on 24/7 for the trainers. To make things interesting, chests with normal loot and special totems have been hidden around the island for the contestants to find. These totems can be exchanged for coins, which can be used as currency at the item shop that we will learn about later on, because the shop won't be open until after the first battle is over. So our trainers really need to put all of their attention towards surviving the first day, or they won't get to experience the many things set up for them down the line.
What's down there? Anything? There's gotta be a pirate ship somewhere, right?
Can't, someone's been here already. It looks like someone's been here.
Wait, somebody just got their first evolution. That makes me feel a little bit better. About the fact that all my Pokemon are dead.
So if I click this. What was that? What the heck was that? Did that work?
Totems can be exchanged for coins, but you used
This
it.
one says advanced time forward.
No, it does. That's just
It
what it
disappeared.
does. It disappeared. I was
Did it
hoping
move the
somebody would
time
do it.
forward?
I honestly have no idea what it does, but
Well, what the heck? That's what I thought.
Did it
I
consume
thought that
it?
I could use it. It's gone. Yeah.
What have you done?
that's
I
unfortunate.
advanced the time forward. There's 15 minutes left.
What?
No, that's not how it works, Hawk.
Good luck. That should be how it works. That's why I used it.
How do you feel about the hour-and-a-half time limit to catch 4 Pokemon? Is it enough? Is it too much?
I mean, I had an hour and a half. I was excited. Honestly, you know, you want to get to the battling early, and I'm somebody who came from Minecraft before Cobblemon, so I feel pretty comfortable traveling around as fast as possible.
I am absolutely terrified about having only an hour and a half.
Honestly, might be a little too much time.
An hour and a half time limit to catch 4 Pokemon. That's gonna be tough, dude.
Okay, so let's do the math right here. An hour and a half is 90 minutes. Divide that by 4. Okay, screw the math. Basically, I think that's enough time. Yeah.
You know, as someone who's used to competing under time limits and restrictions, I think I'm maybe in my element compared to others.
Wait, there's only an hour and a half time limit.
It's going to be so difficult, but I think I can catch the correct Pokemon. As having a little scan around the world now, I can see some pretty strong Pokemon, and I'm ready to do this.
With the clock winding down, we started to see more and more new additions for each of the teams.
If it has water absorb. We can get a Lapras, that'd be nice.
There we go. Nice, good damage. Starmie's so strong.
Oh no! Oh no! Quick attack. Just deal more damage, dude. If I get lucky, let's get lucky real quick. Watch this. Come on. Come on, please. Yes! Okay, that makes me feel way better. We got almost a level 40 on the team.
Ooh, okay, this could be a Sneasler. That's pretty good. There's a Graveler there as well. That's pretty good for Thwacky. You know, I'm going to leave it. I'm going to leave it.
And with most everyone going solo, I couldn't help but notice that 2 of the trainers have been stuck to each other the whole time. And we're definitely up to something.
Yeah,
Being
nothing.
criminals, dude. There's been criminals.
Not yet.
Not yet.
If this works, yes, but not yet.
God.
If all
I'll
works,
let you know if we
all works,
become
then.
criminals. What did he come from?
I don't know.
Jack, we gotta go.
Why are you running? Jack and Dan teamed up and decided to fight each other over and over to help level up their Pokemon a lot faster than fighting wild Pokemon. There was no restriction on this within the rules, however, it would make things complicated if they ended up facing each other in the first round. However, this gamble is definitely in their favor because the odds of that are pretty low.
Okay, do you think anyone else would have a full team of fully evolved Pokemon?
That's it.
But with only 20 minutes left, everyone was getting anxious about the upcoming match.
Wondering who's gonna get picked first. I'd like to know, but obviously.
Oh, yeah. And I'm
Like,
also
I
like,
have-
I hope it's not me, but I also feel like
Yeah.
it's going to be me.
See, I have a feeling I won't be picked. I just have a weird feeling. And I kind of want to be. I want to be picked.
Oh, okay. You want to show off all your moves there?
Well, I kind of just want to get it out of the way. I feel like if I get picked now, I feel like I won't have to.
That's
I don't know.
fair.
It's just like a weird feeling.
Wait, can you give me a little bit of intel on everyone else? Like how's... I mean, I
On-
know a lot
on-
of people haven't found that
ooh.
chest right behind you.
Well, you're right. I have actually been looking at everybody, so I do know a lot.
No, come back. Come back, I need intel.
I wonder what other people are like right now. Hey, Hawk.
Hey. Stay
Oh.
away.
What, why?
This is not... it's not my Pokemon.
I just wanted to see like what other people like, what kind of, what they're up to right now.
Okay, you show me your highest level and I'll show you my highest level. Okay. Oh, okay. Oh, you're going all out.
This is my team.
Okay. This is my team right now.
Oh. Okay. Damn, that's a good team. Damn, we have a problem.
What is the problem, Jack?
Our strategy was not as good as we thought it was.
Uh-oh.
So he had
we sure?
fully evolved Grookey, Staryu, Ampharos, and he had like
Oh,
a
no.
Miltank.
With time almost up, a thunderstorm came to visit the island.
You know, I just realized our team isn't as bad as I thought, because we could get Tailwind up with Talonflame, and then we would have a chance at getting some good like sweepers in. Not that I have any ability to sweep at the moment.
60 minutes. Oh god.
And with everybody on edge, I knew just the announcement to make to take advantage of it.
Have we picked who's gonna be
I know who
doing
it is. I know who it is.
Does that name start with D?
How you feeling? I'm here for a reason.
I'm gonna be honest, I'm scared. Why are you here?
Why are you scared?
What do you mean? Why else would you be here? Hang on. Okay, he's real. Yeah, Jack, I'm talking to the guy. The man himself. I'm really scared. He said he's talking to me for a reason.
Hey Jack.
Imagine if it's me and you. Why is it he's teleported to me, Dan?
Hey Jack.
It's me and you.
How you feeling?
Hey. Hey.
How you feeling?
I'm feeling like great. Just hoping I'm not going against Dan, because he's my teammate in this whole thing.
I may be here for a reason.
Yeah.
Hey Callie.
Hi.
How you feeling?
Horrible. Horrible. How are you?
I'm good. I may be here for a reason.
You have got to be freaking kidding me. No, you got to
Limited.
Hey Bert.
Hey.
How you feeling?
Yeah, man.
No, don't do that.
How you feeling?
away.
How are you feeling?
You're messing with me.
I just want to make sure. I want to see where you're at. Where your team. How you
Oh,
feeling?
Not good. Not good.
I mean, I gotta talk to you for a reason, though, Bert.
Yeah, because I got picked.
Hey again, Doc.
Hello. Oh no, I've been chosen.
Doc, I may be here for a reason.
What?
I may be here for a reason.
I've been chosen. Who am I fighting?
Hey Hawk.
Hello.
I may be here for a reason, Hawk.
No.
Hawk.
No.
Pokemon.
Spaz.
Hey.
How you feeling?
I'm so horrified.
I may be here for a reason.
Oh.
Yeah. Ryan. Ryan.
Yes, sir.
How you feeling?
I'm feeling okay.
I- You doing good?
I need to catch some more Pokemon. I have
Okay.
the right amount. I'm just
Also, this rain is really loud. I probably should have turned.
not very leveled.
Well, we have 10 minutes. We have 10 minutes just about. Good luck.
You're cold-blooded.
Everyone began gathering close to spawn to finalize their teams before I announce which two trainers will be fighting in the first elimination match.
Callie? Callie?
Yeah. I'm not good. How are you?
This is a cold, cruel trick.
This is horrible. I hate every minute.
Yeah.
In
this is
the
the
most
worst.
respectful way to say it.
Disrespectful way. This guy teleported to me and was like, "Oh, after he said, I picked the people," and then he teleports to me and goes, "Vert, how you feeling? You feeling okay? You doing okay? You doing good?"
He did the same thing to me.
Yeah, he's
And
messing
then
with
he
all of
just-
us.
Then he just disappeared, and I'm like, "You freaking kidding me? Like, go
We're
pick
just his
somebody else." I
playthings.
yelled at him, and he ran away. So.
We're just playthings to him.
I'm assuming you got. Was Zay here a second ago, by any chance?
No, we were just trash talking him anyway.
Oh yeah, me too.
Yeah. It's real.
He smells. Don't tell him I said that though.
I'm so
Oh, hi.
Hello, everybody. Welcome back.
Hello.
Hey.
How we feeling?
Horrible.
You know how we
Yeah.
feel.
Really
You
good.
sicko.
I feel like he did the same to
Fantastic.
everyone, and he came up to everyone and said, "I think you know why I'm here."
Mhm.
Okay. Oh my
Every single
God.
one of us.
Oh, he did to everyone. Okay. Oh God. Okay.
I figured that out. I thought he's going to do that to everyone.
Wow.
Yeah, that's what I
way
said. I
better.
figured that's what he was doing. But,
Oh my god.
Although they found out my little ploy to scare them, the fact remains that 2 of them will be chosen very soon. Who do you think it will be? Who do you hope it will be? And who do you think is the biggest threat?
The biggest threat on this island, I don't know, because everyone is kind of new to me. I haven't really spoken to many people on this island, so it's going to be tough. I'm sure everyone's going to be a hard challenge, though.
Say Duck for the sake of his knowledge of Pokemon battling.
At least in my mind, is either Dan or Vert. Vert because I mean he's kind of like the big guy, I feel like, and then Dan because Dan knows too much. Dan knows too much about me, and Dan knows too much about Pokemon.
I feel like the biggest threat might be Ren, but I don't know everyone else.
You.
I'm not wait.
Oh, you're not.
Competitive prowess. I know Vert's been reading up. Vert has definitely been dabbling in the VGC competitive side recently. I'm aware of that. Something tells me Real Hawk, but I don't really know why. Just something about it is just, you know, screaming to me. One of those two, for whatever reason.
That would be Iman25. I don't know much about these other people, and I'm not worried about Duck, so I'm just worried about the Overlord. He tried to tell me he wasn't
You're the
messing
evil
with us. He
man.
wasn't God. He wasn't. Yeah.
I just wanted to check in on everybody.
Now everybody
Once you've
understands.
got
The
to
reason
an
I was
unbeliever.
there was because I care about each and every one of you.
Oh,
Why are you looking at me?
What? Am I looking at you?
No, I hope not.
Is everybody recording? I hope you are, because it's funny you
No.
it's funny you say that, Mr. Deck.
So,
The first
Hey,
one
that's me.
selected for the first elimination match
Alright.
is Mighty Duck.
No.
And who's gonna be his opponent? I know you're all wondering.
Oh.
Are you excited? I'm excited to find
I'm
out.
guessing-
Not.
I'm terrified.
Oh, all right.
Please don't.
This is a lovely picture, by the way.
Oh
It's
my God,
Jack.
he's so good.
He's gorgeous.
All right. So the first elimination match decided by random draw by my little dispenser. Who would it have been? Oh, it would have been Jack again. Mighty Duck
I
versus
think
What's
I'm
Up Jack.
prepared enough.
Mighty Duck and What's Up Jack were sent to the locker rooms to prepare, while the rest of the trainers took a spot up in the stands. Whoever loses this match is off of the island and out of the video. The stakes and the nerves have never been higher, so let's check in on our 2 competitors.
I feel okay. The only thing is, like, I'm not sure which 4 to bring. You know what I mean? Like, I think I have a good spread of Pokemon. I feel confident, and I have one Pokemon that can be really annoying. Yeah, I'm just scared, you know? Like, it's a difficult spot.
I feel sad that I'm gonna leave on the first day. Or maybe not. You know, I'll show you my team. This is my main weapon. I know his starter is an Incineroar, and I have rollout on him, so that could be good.
Oh, I think he chose a fire starter, and I think most people chose fire starters, which is why I kind of feel somewhat confident.
You know, I've seen some of his videos. I know he's good at catching Pokemon. I don't know how good he is at battling Pokemon, but probably better than me.
Just have like a weird little, yeah, I just kind of feel,
Strategy was with Dan. We thought at the time that this was genius. We battled each other to gain XP. I don't know how good our strategy was, but I'm hoping it's enough to take out Mystery Duck. The only saving grace I have is that if he just has a trash team, because it's the first day.
What trainer class, like from the mainline games, would you be and why?
champion maybe. I think it'd maybe be champion. Champion would be a good trainer class, I think. You know, yeah, probably champion.
Probably Pokemon Champion Red would be my trainer class, I would say.
This elimination match will be between Challenger Mighty Duck and Challenger What's Up Jack. For today's battle, each trainer will be using 4 Pokemon, and the battle will end when all Pokemon on one side are unable to battle. Trainers, please bring out your Pokemon.
Battle, start!
Gyarados versus Blaziken. Jack obviously
Yeah.
has the type advantage here.
Yeah, but the Gyarados had the Intimidate to lower the Blaziken's attack, so it's quite a smart switch. And with the Water Absorb by Lapras, that is very, very clever from Duck.
It's really going to come down to Duck has a lot of experience when it comes down to Pokemon. Jack, not so much, but let's see. We see a switch here. And he knows this type
Boris.
matchups too. And Ice Shard's not doing that much.
We predicted the switch. Thing with Ampharos at this level, though, it doesn't have any good moves. It might have Electro Ball, but that's about it. So it's not the fastest electric type, so this will be interesting.
Do you think Duck switches here?
I think Duck stays here. I'm sure he's got Ice Beam on that Lapras. If not, Thunder Wave, that is clever. If not, could just go for a strong water move. Right, yeah.
Ooh, that's some good damage. It does more when it's closer to half, so it should be okay. Paralyze on Lapras isn't the end of the world, but it's not fun to see.
Ice Shard.
Zap Cannon. Oh, that's a big move.
Zap Cannon.
Walk-on berry. Oh,
very
wow.
smart held item. I can't believe that Zap Cannon actually hit there. That's a 50% chance.
But the prep on Duck's side was crazy. That's why he was confident
Yeah.
enough to keep Lapras in for at least one move. That Zap Cannon would have done a lot more if he was...
So now
the
Brian
berry.
should be doing more, but he does switch
Good play.
into Swampert. Okay,
Oh,
very clever hit.
He's got the coverage, but Jack is holding his own here. So Jack knows that this electric move isn't going to hit. At least I hope he does now. So a switch should be inevitable. Really. But there is that switch like we were expecting. Back into Gyarados. I think that's
Gyarados.
a great switch, lowering the attack.
Yeah, if the attack drop with a Rock Slide. So the thing of Rock Slide as well, if Duck does outspeed, it can have a chance to flinch Gyarados.
And that would be huge. That would be huge. Not moving it's very, very bad.
I expect Jack to go for the Waterfall here on Gyarados, and I'm pretty sure I could see Duck switch here, potentially back to Lapras. There's the Protect,
Good scout out.
and there's the Waterfall.
Yeah, I mean, Waterfall's a good move. It's neutral. It's going to still do damage.
Yeah, 100%. And it was good scouting there by Duck, just to see what he's going to go for. And now he could predict into Lapras and get that Water Absorb back on and just repeat what they did on turn 1.
There's a lot of pressure right now. I know if you were in this spot, how would you be feeling? I know you were nervous about getting picked. Everybody was.
I would be so unprepared. I mean, against these guys, my team wouldn't be doing 2 bags. It seems like a lot of water, but there's the Lapras back in with the Water Absorb, and
That's a
I'll
big
just
play.
say I'm glad not to be in their position.
Yeah, it's a big play. No, Miltank comes out now. And the paralysis
Miltank
was
can be very-
huge.
Miltank
Paralysis
can be
was-
very dangerous with Milk Drink here as well. And Body Slam, getting the paralysis on things like Lapras already does. We've seen that come into play. So Miltank can be massive in this battle.
In the earlier interview, he did say Miltank has rollout, so I think he's going for that rock super effective move. But that is going to lock him in, so let's see. Oh, he's defense curl. Defense curl does boost rollout's damage. And that Miltank is eating. Special moves.
There's confusion though.
Confusion is
Ooh,
huge.
this is really harsh for Jack here. Duck is doing very well to hold it up.
It is, but any paralysis on the Lapras side, if these rollouts get out of control, it hit itself. Another water pulse comes out.
So if I was Jack here, 100% go for that Milk Drink just to try and recover. You might lose Miltank, but that's the only real play he can do here because he can't lose any more HP on Gyarados. Heal Bell.
Oh,
Not quite the move you want, but the paralysis.
It's okay. He's got a chance. He's got a chance. Now he knows. Now he knows. Now he knows. He's just going straight for the rollout.
Wow.
He survives here, right? Maybe? No!
No,
It was a critical hit.
hit.
That mattered. I think it mattered.
Yeah, that is unfortunate for Jack there.
Oh, it is. Incineroar coming out is
Incineroar.
not a great type matchup.
I mean, he has cross chop on Incineroar, so it could be okay if he does hit the cross chop.
That is true. That is true. And he will definitely be faster. Lapras is already pretty slow, and a paralysis is not helping. Jack is fighting an uphill battle right now, but he still has a way out of it.
Yeah, the type matchups have not been nice to him. There's the cross chop. It
And
does
he
connect and
kills.
takes down Lapras.
What a play. We still have Swampert most likely coming out. I don't see the Blaziken coming out here. But yep, the Swampert does come right out. That is just a good matchup for him in general.
There's the switch into
Send
Gyarados
Gyarados
for
out.
the attack.
Oh, what a great play. What a great play. I mean, he needs to keep this Gyarados alive if he wants to win, but the Intimidate with Duck protecting, nothing really happens there. The Rock Slide is going to hurt. He is faster. That is really big. Oh, he
Crunch
went
doesn't
for
go for the
crunch.
waterfall.
Went for a crunch.
Maybe
Maybe
went for
defense
another
drop?
defense there.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
the defense drop would be huge. I don't know if he survives another Rock Slide, but oh, there it is. He
Doesn't.
goes down. It is 2 down on Jack's side, 1 down on Duck's side. And we know Jack's last Pokemon, so this is looking like an uphill battle for sure. Goodness.
Believe Swampert will have Earthquake as well here, so hitting that Incineroar for an Earthquake is going to be massive, massive damage here. There's a Protect to scout what he's doing. Darkest Hilarious, oof, that's not going to... I can't see it doing a lot because Swampert is a very tanky physical wall to get past.
I don't know what he's going to do here. Keeping Gyarados alive might have been his best play, but with Swampert outspeeding him, it's tough. But I mean, an hour and a half is not a lot of time to make a cohesive team. They're
There's
showing
the
up.
Earthquake.
Oh.
It does live. And Darkest Hilarious.
Yeah, it does do some damage.
Not enough. I mean, that Swampert must be really fast, outspeeding Gyarados and an Incineroar. And
yeah.
Ampharos is not the fastest Pokemon.
We don't know these trainers held items either, and it seems like Duck had some prepared. There goes down Incineroar, and it is not looking great for Jack, but both these trainers, in such a short amount of time, have some really threatening teams. I think it could have gone either way, really.
GG, brother.
Jack, Duck, great performance from both of you. Jack, that was a great
crazy.
team. And only in an hour and a half, you guys both came with some crazy threatening teams.
That was impressive. Like, I was scared of that Gyarados. And the Incineroar too.
Thank
That's
you.
incredible.
Ducks, congratulations on winning. And unfortunately,
Thank
Jack,
you.
this is as cutthroat as it gets. Any trainer who loses an elimination match will be sent home by the launch pad. And unfortunately today, we are losing our first trainer. What's up, Jack? Jack, that was awesome. You did great.
Thank you.
You genuinely
Thank
did
you.
great. Like,
Can I leave my Pokemon with Dan? I actually had a lot of fun. It wasn't for nothing because Dan has my Incineroar now. Just hoping I'm not going against Dan because he's my teammate in this whole thing. The exact moment was when I brought out my Miltank and he had his Lapras in. And I was using a strategy of defense curling and then healing up. But first of all, he was using a special attack, so my defense did nothing. Then my heal bell did nothing. After that, I really had nothing to deal with his Swampert. There, I was just kind of screwed. Okay, so my final message is going to be, please check out my channel after this video if you have the chance. I even have a video with Iman, and by the time this video should be out, I should have a new video up by then. And yeah, just mean, the world to me if you could check that out. And thank you guys for watching Iman's video. I know he puts a lot of work in too, and I'll see you later.
this is a story of a Cobblemon competition unlike any you have ever seen before. A story of 8 trainers doing their absolute best to reach the top. A story where one battle is all it takes to send your favorite trainer home. If you want to meet these trainers, meet their Pokemon, and watch all of their exhilarating battles, then join me as we witness the first champion to ever be crowned on Cobblemon Elimination Island. Although we lost a trainer due to the elimination match, the winner doesn't only get to survive but also receives a reward. Duck had the option between a Master Ball and a sack of coin for the item shop to help him progress his team, or an immunity totem to keep him safe. We have 3 elimination matches left, and 3 more trainers that will be going home. The final 4 trainers will compete in a bracket-style tournament, and the winner of that will take home the whole thing. Duck decided to take the immunity. This is a big deal because his name will be completely removed from the dispenser for the next elimination match. Luckily for him, next up there will be 2 elimination matches taking place on the same day, so he got lucky and gets to skip out on both of them. Duck, you won.
It's just nice. It's nice to win one. Oh, and the Wakenberry. The Wackenberry, whatever you want to call it.
That was crazy prep. Did all your guys have items?
No. Only my Lapras and then my Miltank, which I didn't show, had a Silk Scarf. I appreciate the fight. I'm sorry that we had to battle in the first fight. And I spoke with him yesterday after, and there's no bad blood. Business is business, and we were both here to with the same goal in mind, and unfortunately it's just the nature of the island, as some would say.
But with the elimination match complete, the shop can finally open. All the totems our trainers have found can be redeemed at the shop for relic coins, and relic coins can be used to buy pretty much anything. A lot of things have prices listed already, but the rest is up to the shopkeeper's discretion. The trainers also got to check out their mailboxes, which is a means to buy items when I'm unable to be online. They were just so happy to see their custom messages.
Sure.
Excuse me.
Hey fellas.
I have a bone to pick with this.
Yeah, we're waiting.
I know Duck's glaring at me. I hope you all like your mailboxes.
Yeah,
I'll play
Jags,
with you.
Jags is incredible. So what do you think of Jags?
What is Jax? Oh. Oh, that's really sad.
Can I have a shot?
Bert, yours is lovely as
What goes
well.
in here?
No.
All the matches from here on out will be a 6v6 full team match. So the trainers have free time for the rest of today and all of tomorrow to prep and train for the next match. However, I did have a special surprise event planned with a potentially game-changing reward for the winner. Hello trainers! And we're pretty high up for anyone who hasn't noticed yet.
Yeah.
Anyways,
Mhm.
congrats to everyone for making it past the first elimination match. Because you made it through, I have a reward to give out. More specifically, I have a reward for one of you. This is my friend Bagon.
Oh.
Ooh.
And his Pokédex entry actually states, dreaming of one day flying, Bagon practices by leaping off cliffs every day. And today, those of you who fail to answer my questions correctly will be joining him in his daily routine.
Oh my gosh.
No.
All the questions were based on Pokemon types. I need a dual water and electric type.
Lantern.
I need a grass and poison.
Roserade.
But since these trainers knew their stuff, I knew I had to make it a lot harder for them. I'm going to start using unused types as well. So if there is no type combination, you have to say none. And if it is
Oh god.
incorrect,
What?
and this one little change seemed to do the trick. Rock and grass.
Tropius? No, he's flying.
Just the possibility of the answer being none really started to mess with the trainers, and they all started to drop one by one until we only had 2 trainers left. Normal steel. Look it up. 5, 4.
He's
looking at his-
Okay,
he's looking at his
okay.
Pokédex.
There are not any. Okay, no more look it up. No more look it up.
Sorry, I thought I was being sneaky with that. I didn't realize how many people was. To be fair, you know, I think you're strong.
No, you're okay. You're okay. I never specified. If I don't specify something and you do it, it's okay. Or no, sorry. Ice and fairy. Ice and fairies pause. 2. But after a whole bunch of back and forth, and even lowering the time limit down to 5 seconds instead of 10, we finally had a winner. Electric Psychic. 5, 4, 3, 2.
There are none.
No!
Oh, congratulations, Dad.
Dan knows too much.
Sorry, I pressed my button.
I think
All the trainers began preparing for the next match in their own way. Some took advantage of the shop and bought items to get ahead. Others explored looting chests, finding more totems and items like the Elytra. And some already started laying the groundwork
And
for the
then
end game.
We can have 2 waystones and we can hide our industry. That would be the most OP thing I can think of currently.
However, one thing I did not expect was how popular the fossil gacha was going to be. By spending 2 of their hard-earned coins, they get to press a button for a chance at their desired fossil. Oh, the ever the found. They will always eventually get the one they want, but it seemed like they were just gambling for the sake of it.
Oh, what is that?
Alright.
For what are we gambling for?
We're gambling.
yeah,
Yeah,
we're
we're
just
gambling.
gambling.
And by they, I mean Spaz. Spaz gambled so much. All of his money.
Yo, I found
I think that was wait. I think he got the worst odds. I think it was the last thing in there.
What team was that?
Was it the Spaz? It's up, yeah.
That's not
Spaz,
bad. Spaz, I found another blue.
Spaz, you emptied out the
I thought
dispenser.
everything.
Spaz is one of my best customers. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah. What can I say? I'm addicted.
And it was nice to see everyone helping each other out amidst the competition.
Top of the big mountain there's the Elytra, and then like in one of the crevice caves sort of things. I think if you scroll back through, if you've stumbled in on
I really
Um,
appreciate this,
the
but
coordinates.
I want you to know, if I find one, I'm not gonna tell you where it is.
That's alright.
I mean, that's awesome. That's so cool. I mean, I really appreciate it.
The way you can make it up to us is very
Mhm.
simple. Do
Get
some
to work.
gambling and let us watch.
Get to the
Do
mine.
some gambling. Okay,
Gambling!
Get addicted.
I will do some gambling. I know Hawk is gone, but you know.
Gambling! Look at that. Gambling isn't so bad. Everyone here on the island actually endorses. I have been informed that gambling is bad, and we do not endorse gambling. Do not gamble. It is bad. Thank you. With the gambling arc finally over, a certain duo was making quite a bit more progress than the rest.
I figured we'd be on our own for the first hour and a half, but then, you know, assuming we made it through, which, God willing. Yeah. Here's my first question. If we're teaming up, I bargained already for another waystone. So I have an extra waystone, and I want to make a secret base, and I have a plan. I don't want to share it yet, and I might send it in Discord because I don't want Zay to know about it yet, just in case he's listening. I'm hoping he is, honestly. Berries is what we need. Do you have any berries? What berries do you have?
Petra cherry. And let me just check my... Okay.
Do you feel like you have any allies on the island?
But I would hope that, you know, my friendship with Vert would help us be allies, but I know in the past, his competitive nature tends to get the best of him.
I don't need this lapis, but I don't want anybody else to have it, so let's do this, I guess. I'm sure no one will find it.
It seems Callie and Vert have decided to work together, and it definitely seems like Vert is up to something. I decided to spy on them a while longer, and out of nowhere.
There's no way you have a shiny near you. You're sick.
There's no way. There's no way. There's actually no way.
The lore is so real. Oh my gosh. I can't believe I just found a beautiful shiny. Like, are you kidding me? You know, the Shiny Queen lore is just so real. Like, it's just... Hi, buddy. Like, this is so cool. I don't even know what to say to the camera, but Shiny Queen, guys. Shiny Queen.
Callie is known for her shiny luck, and the fact that she was the first to find a full odd shiny on the server is just unbelievable. And the duo didn't stop there. They kept the momentum rolling and found a place to set up whatever they were planning.
Bye, Grafii.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
This is cool. Zubat?
Wait, I've never seen that, I don't think. Wait, hold on.
That looks
What
hilarious.
is he doing?
He's got
He's
his
just
wing
hiding
covering
his face. Wow.
On the other side of the map, Spaz carved out a nice little spot for himself.
Spaz, this is lovely.
Yeah, thank you. It's my little hut. I mean, I'm still working on my team. I have like no clue what I'm doing.
After an eventful first day, I closed down the shop, headed off to bed, excited to see what the trainers would do on day 2. And when I logged back on, I was reminded that this is a cutthroat competition. Small little bases were popping up all over, and with the elimination match tomorrow, nobody wanted to be the one going home since they were unprepared. The shop now open. Spaz and Hawk were the first ones in line, because the shop won't be open again until after the next elimination match. And we currently got a fresh stock of pseudo-legendaries in, which can be bought for 3 stacks of coins. But of course, only 1 pseudo per person. Hawk already bought a Dreepy, and I wonder what Spaz will be buying.
It's gonna be 3 stacks of coins.
3. Oh,
Oh, you had that on you.
going broke.
Yeah.
Ideas are okay, I guess.
Let's see.
Speed sad.
Ooh, well,
Yeah.
you know which way to build them.
When Dragonite is a feeble little guy. He's so weak. How does this become a Dragonite? How does it happen?
Silly.
Somebody say secrets.
Ooh. Okay.
So when I found that, I was like, damn. Draco Meteor and a flamethrower
Ooh, okay.
TM.
This for the Dreepy.
Yeah. A choice specs.
Oh, this thing's gonna be a monster.
25.
Either
I'm
way.
interested to see what Vert's gonna do, because he's the one. Him and Duck are like the top 2, I think.
Oh yeah, they're scary. They're scary fellas.
Because Vert knows exactly what he's doing.
But Hawk and Spaz weren't the only ones buying their pseudo-legendaries.
Oh, I was thinking Ridgebacks.
Fridgebacks?
Yep.
I don't believe he's in the game.
Well,
There's your little guy.
okay, those are his.
You click on him. Okay. Wait a minute. That's pretty good.
Not bad.
That's not bad at all. For random, that's
Yeah.
not bad. That is definitely workable.
If the trainers weren't at the shop, they were EV training, making their Pokemon stronger for tomorrow. And Real Hawk was putting together a scary team.
Look, it started raining, so I finally got this guy.
Oh, look at that big boy.
He's beast. Yeah, I have 10. Hold on, let me. So I've got Rillaboom, who I started with, and then I've caught an Oshawott, a Cyndaquil, a Brion, a Raboot, a Pignite, a Quilladin, Torchic, Dartrix, and now an Ivysaur.
That is phenomenal.
I don't know if I'm going to use any, though. Yeah, I mean, it was just sort of there. I mean, it's a cool one. Don't get me wrong, like the shiny looks awesome, but it's not the strongest Pokemon. But I might use it. Maybe if there's like, never know. Maybe if enough shinies get caught, there could be like a 1v1 shiny tournament or something.
And business was booming. Another trainer got online to take advantage of the shop, and everyone else still had a few things to purchase.
Yeah, I'm gonna
winning
take
squad.
Ralph to his spectator zone.
Absolutely. Yeah. He can.
I will be back for items and Pokemon and stuff. I just need to do some figuring first.
That sounds lovely.
wait,
I will
wait.
see you later,
Wait,
Ralph.
I know, quickly. I want to show you this. I found this in the wild.
I want to kidnap
Bye,
him.
Callie.
And it. Oh, wait, no, it's about. Hold on. I found this in the wild, and I was
No,
like,
he's
how have I got this?
mine.
Look, but at the same time, it's kind of bad. Look at that.
Oh my goodness.
Don't hit Ralph. Careful. Zaya got away with Ralph.
The ability as well. I was like, what?
Oh, you got the. Oh, you take it.
Yeah.
Yeah, you
No.
did.
I can jump. Sorry.
Hey, Doug.
John, the locations of 2 green tokens, by the way.
Do I want to know the location?
Yeah.
That'd be great. Ooh, cool.
Yeah.
See? We work as a team here.
Callie knows where Jordan is, but I don't know if you want to tell me
I
that.
don't know why that's funny.
Yeah, we're
I don't have any allies ever.
all teammates.
Yeah. Even though we're
Yeah.
against each other, we wouldn't do anything to harm each other.
Exactly.
And
It's
yeah,
all, it's all a
a
bit
team
of fun.
sport. Team sport is all
Yeah.
for fun. That's the spirit of Cobblemon.
Yeah, we're all one, and I'm on 2-5's column on Elimination Island.
Yep.
On 3, 1, 2. Sorry.
Shop open tomorrow.
The shop will be open tomorrow after the
Whenever
matches,
it's done.
so you're the only one that's not in a stupid rush. It's time.
Oh, Froakie! Any berry. Wow.
I know you and your berries.
Yeah, I don't have to farm. Maybe I'll be doing that all day tomorrow while people are killing each other. Ability patch too, if possible. I think this is a stupid use of it, but
I don't think that's stupid. I saw you catch that.
Leaf Storm, Contrary. Yep.
I don't know if it'll
Yeah.
I've only used it in doubles, but I love it. I love Superior Contrary.
Yeah, it's good. It's good. I've seen people use it in singles and be like a demon with it. I need to find a Feebas.
Oh, that's gonna be. Is it gonna be tough? I don't know.
I'm trying to look maybe for Yo, there's no way. Let's go. There's no way. Are you for real?
Since we had quite a few faces online, I hosted a mini event based on the Tag Team Ice Tournament video on my channel. Go check that out if you want to see yours truly in a battle, and if you haven't already, please like and subscribe. This video was no easy feat to make, and it would mean so much for any support in helping my channel grow. We just hit 2K, and I can't thank you all enough for helping me get there. But the tag team battle consisted of Duck and Callie on a team versus Spaz and Real Hawk on the other. Duck and Callie ended up victorious, and as the winners, they got a Pokemon each from my Ice-type team. Callie got a Alolan Ninetales, and Duck got a Mamoswine.
Battlecraft SMP joined the Discord.
Right after the event was over, Vert got online, and from the jump, he was all business and progressing his agenda.
You could, I guess, we could just take you there. We are working on a space,
Yeah.
a resource haven.
Yeah.
I think I could maybe, depending on when this comes out, I feel like I could actually make Duck into an ally, maybe. Maybe we settle the score and then I backstab him at the end or something. I'm not sure. It depends on if he sees this, whether he hears about it. But Callie builds and we go way back. I think she might be able to help.
Oh, the both of you are?
Yeah.
Maybe.
We want you to join our crew. This
We
is
do.
what we're asking. I'm asking it in a really nice way, and Vert's
I'm asking it
trying
in
to
a-
be menacing.
Yep.
What else
that
is
one.
new? My goodness. I'd go with you. I won't be changing my skin, but I'll be with you.
That's good.
I accept.
Okay.
Let's go.
Just a quick stare. I was like, wait.
With the Battlecraft duo now turned trio, day 2 was coming to an end.
I'm
Yeah, just
running
a little bit.
3 pseudo legendaries.
Huh?
Nice. Jay, I want to build them.
I
Oh my god.
What? Thank you, Callie.
Woohoo! You're welcome.
What'd you get? What's going on over here?
Oh my god. I just got robbed.
Ooh.
That's okay. Fuel for the fire.
Literally feel
What
for the
happened?
Balls
Up to
by
you.
trading.
Oh, wait, where'd he go? Oh, shoot.
Zay?
A green one.
Oh.
Oh.
Whatever. Humana,
All right,
humana.
give it to me.
Yeah,
Give it to me.
see, I knew that
give,
one.
it, give, give it to me. Give it to me.
There we go. Speak humana, humana, and he will show.
Everyone was doing their last minute training and last minute shopping.
Yes, sir.
Where'd you find this guy?
See something cool right now?
Yep.
This actually just got ready to evolve.
Oh, now that's a play, Brian. That's a play.
Yeah.
Is this the big shopping spree?
This is the big shopping spree. Yeah, I mean, I've never done anything for singles, so this is all off the cuff in the last 10 minutes, really. First thing I definitely need, like, I just can't get away with without not having it, is a Razor Claw
Gotcha.
or Evolving Sneasel.
Nice.
You just seeing if you had enough money, you said?
Yeah, I'm just checking.
Where'd your money go?
Gambling.
You were a trainer class. Which one would you be?
I would be those little kids with the backpacks and like the backwards hat. That's who I'd be.
The schoolboys?
Yeah, the school.
Bro's a youngster.
With all this shopping, it reminded me to mention that all the totems are assigned by name, and the same amount have been distributed for each of the trainers. But somehow, Callie was by far the richest trainer on the server, and it wasn't even close.
There's too many in there.
Oh, I forgot how many you had.
Yeah.
I forgot.
Callie, there's another one here.
Wait, is
for you.
Callie matching my numbers on this?
Can he look? Is he okay to look?
Yeah. I mean, just don't steal. You can
Well, I
look.
want to
It's
see.
fine.
What? You got 3? Whoa!
What?
Right before logging off for the day, I started getting reports of a ball guy.
I
Gave you
did a
splash?
parkour. And the prize was Splash. Oh yeah, I've already got this chest, haven't I? And that was for Splash.
Oh, what? Like a parkour course?
Yeah.
What?
Gumi.
Gumi.
Oh.
And after all the fun of day 2 came to an end, we watched as the anxiety set in during the little time before the battles on day 3.
No, like it would be Callie and Vert don't have to battle. Me, Ryan, and Daniel are gonna have to battle. That'll be the luck of the draw.
Yeah, tell you what, it'd be like you and me the first battle.
Yeah.
Then be
I
like
said
me and
so.
you for the second battle.
I don't think I can do this for another 3 days. I just can't. I can't even sleep like with it.
Oh no, I know. I've just like been going for hours every day. Like my full team is EV trained fully and like mostly leveled to level 50, and I'm just like I can't turn it off. I was dreaming about it last night. I was
Yep.
dreaming about battling.
I took a nap and I was in this world. So
Hello, trainers. As you can see, we are down to 1, 2, 3, 4, 6. Wait a minute.
Well, that's meant to be.
We're
Where's
missing a
Dan?
chair. We have Jack on the fallen sign over there, but it looks like Dan Joe has not been able to make it on time. He is running a tad bit late. I have been notified, but these are hard
Oh.
schedules. So if his name pops up on this board before he arrives, he will be eliminated just like that. No.
The rain.
That's hard. Oh my god. Guys.
All right, but I'm excited. 2 of you are going home today.
too.
Are you guys excited?
No.
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 Without further ado, I think it's time we find out who our first competitors are. Let's start right over here.
I want it to be me.
Please.
Please.
Fighting in the first elimination match of today, because we will be having two, is Real Hawk.
I was expecting that.
Ooh, but who is he going to be versing? That
I
is the
swear,
question.
dude.
That is
I've
the
already
question.
said I reckon this is Vert.
First.
Let's see if you're prescient.
Well, it's funny you say that.
Oh, what? Callie?
Callie and Hawk
You gotta win, man.
will be the first match of today.
I'll try.
Right there she. Oh, she changed. She changed.
Oh.
Let's go.
Yes.
That was so quick. But we know the drill. Hawk, if you could take the red locker room. Callie, if you could take the blue, and everybody else in the stands.
Oh man.
It's about time we get started. How are you feeling, Hawk?
I'm feeling okay. A little bit nervous, but I'm thinking I potentially know Callie's plan.
My heart is beating 1,000 beats a minute. But, you know, after talking with Duck and Vert, I feel like I have a good team. It's just going to be a matter of whether I can do the things that make the team great.
I was over expecting to be picked today. I said to you yesterday, I said, I'm expecting the first battle, it's me. First thing that pops up, of course. There was over a 50% chance. I knew it was going to happen.
I knew it was going to happen. I didn't know if it was going to be this one or next one, but I figured one of them was going to happen.
Thinking it's a whimsical tailwind start or something along those lines. So instead of starting my normal Palisand here, I'm going to start my new Sizzle, go for the Bullet Punch early on, Ignition, Steel, you know, I've got max IVs, max EVs and attack. It's going to do a lot of damage.
Just that whether I win or lose, it's been a great experience. If I lose, well, frankly, I need sleep, so maybe I could sleep then. I have learned a whole lot. I have studied a lot, so we'll see if all of that goes good towards me. And either way, you know, representing Team Obsidian, and I think it'll be cool.
Before I can say it's Callie, good luck to Callie. Good luck to everyone else. If this is my final battle in the tournament and the first one, then it was a pleasure to be on this island.
This elimination match will be between Challenger Real Hawk and Challenger Callie. For today's battle, each trainer will be using 6 Pokemon, and the battle will end when all Pokemon on one side are unable to battle. Trainers, please bring out your Pokemon.
Battle, start!
I mean, Salamence versus Scizor, those are 2 strong Pokemon in singles, doubles, both, but who do you think has the advantage here?
I think Callie definitely has the upper hand off the start. I think Scizzor's a good Pokemon, but I don't think it's really going to be able to do too much against that Salamence. Obviously, Salamence has access to Fire-type moves. I'd be really nervous right here if I was Real Hawk. And also, the threat of Salamence being able to set up as well would also be a scary thing to be thinking about.
And both these trainers are very much the type to take their time and think it through, as we can see, because this first move is taking just a little bit, but it's a big one.
Yep, there's no room for mistakes there. Like one turn could make or break this entire battle. So definitely interesting to see what both trainers are thinking about right now.
And here we see our first move. A Bullet Punch does a lot of damage.
Oh my goodness.
Callie does set up with a Dragon Dance. I think a good choice on Callie's part, but that was a lot more damage than I was expecting.
That did way more than I thought. I wonder what the nature of that Salamence is, or just how invested in attack that this Scizor is, because I mean, you know that Scizor has a higher attack stat than a lot of Pokemon, but that was crazy. Technician, don't forget, as well as its ability, so it boosts that Bullet Punch a lot more than its base power already is.
And we do see a switch from Callie. Dragonite comes out, a Bullet Punch as well, and Dragonite doesn't take nearly as much damage.
Yeah, don't forget though, with that first Bullet Punch, Dragonite's ability is multi-scale, which makes it take less damage for that first attack at full HP. So that's not the real damage that we can expect from Scizor on its next attack.
Callie uses Ice Beam, not doing too much damage to Scizor, and a knockoff from Real Hawk's side of the field does a lot of damage to Dragonite, also getting rid of its held item, the Expert Belt. Still, so Metagross might be a switch here if she wants to try and save Kristoff. Another Bullet Punch is going to take Dragonite out.
Oh, just barely too.
Cutter
Crazy.
here is doing a lot of work for Real Hawk.
Yep. I mean, I'm a big fan of Scizor, and this is just a tough situation to be in for the Salamence, because you know it has the priority in Bullet Punch, and down goes the Salamence just like that. Oh boy.
This is going to be an uphill battle. It is not a 4v4, it is a 6v6, so she still does have 4 Pokemon, and she can claw her way out of this, you know, deficit. But Scizor is a scary Pokemon, and she has not done, I think, she has done a bit of damage, but Leftovers healed it off.
And you have to remember that Scizor's only weakness is Fire type. It is a 4 times weakness, but it does not, it's not super affected by anything else. So Crobat here. Okay, this will be interesting to see.
She does like this Crobat quite a bit, and she's been relying on it. Acrobatics is going to be neutral. Oh, but she used...
good enough damage. Ooh. You have to remember, though, that that Leftover is going to take it still in range of a knockout with the Acrobatics if it gets a high roll, and that wasn't a high roll on the last attack. Oh,
Hangs on from the Bullet Punch. Acrobatics does just enough.
Oh, that's huge.
The nerves are there, and Callie getting 2 Pokemon, 2 of her strongest Pokemon, just bullet punched right off the rip. It's gotta be taking a toll on her mental.
Yeah, this Goodra here with a Steel type is definitely not something you want to see if you're Callie.
Yeah, we see it. The Tailwind, a parting gift.
That's a good play.
I think that is a great
That's
gift.
a really good play.
Oh, that is... Now we're definitely gonna have an outspeed here, especially for a few turns. Let's see if she can deal with this Goodra. It is a really tanky mon. Luna comes out. The Metagross she said she was gonna rely on.
You have to wonder what moves it has, though.
Does it have
whether
anything
it's
to do
running
with the Goodra?
Earthquake, if it has a Fire type attack or anything like that. I don't know. I'd be really scared if I was Hawk here. You know, both trainers have obviously put a ton of effort into training their Pokemon. Just seeing what's already been brought out on the field in such a short amount of time.
Oh, and we see the switch.
It's the nature. There you go.
Oh, Zenitba does a good chunk. Rocky Helmet though, that's a Palossand is a menace.
Depending on what Callie has on her Metagross, it's a tough situation because that Palossand has a Ghost type attack, probably got a Ground type attack, both of which Metagross is weak to. And as you said, Callie wants to rely on her Metagross here with two of her stronger Pokemon already taken out. You don't want to lose another one this early on. That's definitely a tank for her. So you'll probably want to switch out here.
Which does come out on Callie's side into Felix. Okay.
Ooh.
Honestly, still, I don't think the Metagross had anything to deal with it. So it probably would have put him back in the same place and she would have took more Rocky Helmet damage. So this might be a good switch on her part. However, Palossand does get that water compaction ability. So any water move isn't going to be very threatening to Palossand.
Yep, that's something you got to be careful of here. And I wonder if Callie's aware of that. You probably assume that that's what Palossand is running, but...
Did she use Rain Dance?
Rain Dance.
She used Rain Dance, okay. She might be trying to boost up water moves, but if it's using water compaction, I mean, Pokemon is a game with so many variables, so many different abilities, so many different moves, so many things to know. And Callie has been taking this as a big learning experience, and she showed off a lot of the stuff she's learned so far. But there is always that one niche thing that even you or me probably always forget about, you know what I mean?
Yeah, something really big I think that just flew under the radar there is Hawk got the stones up, the rocks up. He just used Stealth Rock. So Dragonite. It does not have it.
He's not. Oh, it does. Wait, whoa.
It has Sandveil.
Wait a minute.
It must be Sandveil.
His defense rose sharply. What did he do? Oh, is that what water compaction does? Does it just raise your defense?
I thought it was, I guess so. And down goes, that's a big play for Callie in the rain as well.
Oh, she's setting up. See, that's what I mean. I thought water compaction for some reason absorbed water moves. And I think we just overthought it. And Callie...
Well, I think maybe seeing the Gastrodon and Storm Drain on the field, we thought, I don't know, that's a great play from Callie. Oh my goodness.
This is something we were talking about before, is a lot of the people here have some vast Pokemon knowledge. And when you get someone from, like, on the learning perspective, they usually come up with some unusual tactics, unusual perspective. And that catches people off guard sometimes. When I see Palossand, I think, I'm not going to hit that with a water move. Callie, she set up the rain and smacked it. And now look at the position she's in. But with Goodra coming back out here, I don't know.
That Earth Power, but the special defense, you got to wonder what wins that battle.
Maybe an aggressive play on Callie's side after getting that huge Muddy Water off, taking out the Palossand. Maybe she lets it snowball, because she does set up for success here. Oh, no, but she switches. Oh, into Ellie.
Ooh.
Ellie does not like a Dragon Pulse, though.
Don't forget, though, it took the stones, the Stealth Rock damage, and then the Dragon Pulse upon entry. But the Tailwind has not petered out yet, I don't believe.
Oh, Tailwind.
Unless I missed it.
Oh, reversal comes. Okay. It does do a good chunk to Goodra. The rain is gone. Metagross comes out. The rain is stopped. The stones are doing more chip damage. Both Pokemon here sitting at 79% exactly.
Oof.
Ooh, Bullet Punch is not going to do enough.
Thunderbolt. Interesting. So it's not choiced.
It does a good bit of damage. If she had something harder to hit, I think she would have used it. Maybe she was expecting a switch. Like last time.
Maybe. I think Callie's maybe in the...
Oop, Zen Headbutt does do a little more. Still not very effective, though. But it flinched! But it flinched! If she's committing to staying in, just Zen Headbutting again, if that's what she has, going for flinches, there's nothing wrong with that. You flinch him enough times, Goodra goes down.
Trick. It's tough. Very, very, very tough Pokemon to deal with.
Nope, she did go for the Bullet Punch this time around. Thunderbolt's gonna hit, and it's gonna take Metagross
that did
out.
a lot of damage.
Ooh,
Here you go.
Gastrodon comes back out. Wait, we were
and
talking about special defensive on Goodra's side. Any Earth Power, I believe, is gonna take out a Goodra from this range.
Slower in this situation.
Oh, and we find
as
that
we
out
see right there.
live. The Earth Power, though, should
Not enough. Oh no.
It doesn't do the job. That is unfortunate.
With the Dragon Dance, if I didn't Bullet Punch, I was finished.
Yeah. I made some stupid calls, but you know what? It's all right.
No, it was
You
good
did really
fun.
great.
No.
So it was awesome.
No,
Yeah, it was good
great,
battle. It was
great
close.
job to both of you. That was some excellent battling. Me and Duck were up there. Any of those plays, if like like Hawk was saying, if that Dragon Dance got off and he didn't attack, it could have been a completely different game from the start.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But a
I
great
definitely wasn't
battle from both of
expecting
you.
3 pseudo legendaries as well. That definitely caught me off guard. That I was like, sorry, how is there more to come? Like,
Thank you.
Oh my
Thank
gosh.
you.
Oh my
I-
gosh, such
there-
a good battle.
I afterwards, because I mean, I was looking up typings and that kind of stuff, and afterwards I'm like, darn it, like there was a couple of moves that I had that would have helped me, and I misread what I was reading, and I definitely did the wrong one. But
It's okay. I mean, it's okay. I mean,
Yeah.
you told me like where your Pokemon knowledge was at, and today
Yeah.
it looked like we had 2 genuine competitors battling out there that knew their stuff.
Yes. Yeah, well,
It was,
hopefully
it was an
I'm...
exciting battle.
The journey here on Elimination Island has been absolutely wild. I've spent so much time EV training, like learning more about Pokemon. Man, so much knowledge in my head. I feel like it's going to explode. However, it's been super fun. That was one of my things coming into knowing that I would probably have to battle today. I wanted to make sure that whoever I was teamed up against, that I at least gave them a run for their money and at least gave them something to battle against and not just like one-hit wonders all the time. I should have used my fire move, and in my head and with what I was reading, I forgot. I forgot that the fire would have been really like super effective against it. And so that was something that I wish I had done different, because I shouldn't have lost Dragonite and Salamence so fast. I think I could have held on to them a couple more times. I am looking forward to see who actually wins this. Obviously, I am cheering on both Duck and Vert, being the Battlecraft crew. I'm sorry I have to go. I would have loved to continue going. I would have loved to, keep team building and learning more. But I do know that now that I'm done with the Elimination Challenge, I have all of this knowledge stored away that it's going to help me in future Pokemon challenges, guys. It's been fun. Overwhelming being the only girl amidst 8 guys, 7, 6, however many there is. But I think I gave people a run for their money. So thanks for watching. Bye. Well, we can just say, okay, whatever happens in today's elimination matches, my shiny queen status will reign forever.
Another victor means another reward. Once again, the immunity totem is up for grabs. This time it's up against a bunch more coins, another master ball, and even XP candies to sweeten the pot. Because choosing this totem is a guaranteed spot in the final 4 tournament.
I'm gonna take the immunity totem.
Awesome. Congratulations, Hawk.
Chicken.
He's our Hawk. Congratulations.
Thank you.
How you feeling?
I'm feeling relieved knowing that I'm definitely not battling again today.
Scizor, what a performance.
Yeah, Sizzle, the last minute switch definitely saved me, I have to say. Because if that Dragon Dance Salamence was set up, oh my word, I was in trouble. I know how dangerous a Salamence is, but in my mind, I was going through, this thing is either going to Dragon Dance, or it's a special attacker and has Flamethrower. It was one of the two, and I was like, you know what? Let's just do as much damage as we can, and if we go down, we go down. Callie, I'm sorry, I didn't want to have to send anyone home, but unfortunately, it's the way of the island. It's called Elimination Island. Someone had to go, and I'm just glad it wasn't me.
Hawk will not have to battle again today, but let's not forget we have another match. So let's get straight to it.
All right,
Here
ready?
it comes.
Don't do it, please.
Wait a minute.
Do it. Do it.
Hold on. Time. A slight emergency. I don't think I'm hearing this right, but a yacht? A yacht has crashed into the island?
Anyways, I kind of crashed my boat. I came here looking for my good friend Jack. Have any of you seen him around?
No, he got booted.
Yep.
I crashed on this island, and I was looking for my good buddy Jack, but I couldn't really find him. So I guess I'll just get these porons to do my bidding. Yeah, I kind of dropped my wallet, and my money kind of screwed around there all around here. You know, you can see all these yellow chests, and you know, I'll reward you. With, that's for poor people. Anyways,
it's the other way around, but
I'm willing to reward whoever can bring me the most of my money back. I've raised this guy since birth, but I can always buy another one. Anybody who can bring me the most of my money can have this guy. Any takers?
Go!
I'm taking.
Also, don't just rename the money. That would be cheating, and I'll execute one of your Pokemon. You know, it took them like 15 minutes to find all my money, those damn slackers. And, you know, I'm just looking for my buddy Jack. You know, last time I saw him, he was flying eastward towards the Grand Line, but I don't know if my boat can sail that. How many do you have, Real Hawk?
I have 50.
What the heck? Oh my.
That's a whole lot of them.
What?
All right, head him over.
Oh, right, I'll put it there. There you go.
Put him in the chest.
Excuse me. Oh, you just made an
All right,
ally.
Spaz,
I had 71, but I actually have. Hold on, wait. 84 plus 9, 93.
Okay, throw him on in.
93?
Wait, hold on. Hold on.
Fine.
Ryan, how many do you have? Alrighty. 92 is a big number. Does that count, do you think?
I don't see why not.
Yeah, he found 71.
I had
I don't see-
71
I-
by
You
myself.
did have 71
I
on
feel
his
like you
own.
win anyway. So, Vert, you do get... hold on. We'll make it shiny, I guess.
What?
Yes. What? Wait, this is the wrong world. I'll take it.
And just like that, Vert got himself a shiny netherite Goldango.
You know, it's weird. My butler was being kind of like dragged off by some big beast into that cave. But you know, I hope he's doing fine. Duck, you said you found my butler. Where is he?
He's yeah, I found him.
Hey, let me go. Is this cave up here?
It's in a cave. Yeah, I would.
Hold on, I'll go get him.
Over here?
I ate him.
You
Ate him.
Do to him.
I ate him.
He's expendable. It's fine. Anyways, y'all gotta get off my yacht property before I call the cops.
Let's do it.
Let's see it.
The first one in today's last elimination match will be
No!
Spaz Goober. And the last one on the chopping block today.
Dan.
No. Who am I fighting?
Oh.
No, dude, are you serious?
Dang it, dude. I wanted a battle.
Vert, you might be muted if you're talking. I don't know.
Oh God, I was. Yeah, I don't need to change. I'm ready. Let's go. And then I laughed about the Team Obsidian quit.
I'm nervous, man. It was one of the guys I did not want to battle. I was talking to him last night. I was like, dude, you and me not battle. He's like, yeah, late night gang. I'm like, yeah, late night gang, and we ran away.
Nervous, so nervous, Zay. I'm not. This is not what I've ever done, really. I forgot just how competitive I am. It's not like with other people, really. I'm not competitive in that way, but I am competitive with myself, and so it's like it's an all or nothing thing.
Were you expecting to get picked?
Yeah.
Yes, I totally. I was hoping to get picked, to be honest. Like, I wouldn't want to go to the last round without having fought. It's a nice advantage, but for me, I need experience. So I'd rather I'd rather just get the experience.
See, I'm hoping Dragonite is tanky enough. I just gave him Earthquake, so he's alright outside of rain now, but it's stressful, man. I don't know.
I feel fine with my team. The person that I'm probably relying on is my Primarina because special attack stuff for me is a little bit lacking, and so my Specs Primarina hopefully can take a couple hits and take a Pokemon or two down.
Yeah, I'll be good. I have my Splash TMs. These are my Lucky Charms.
The Splash TMs are your lucky charms?
Yeah.
All
I have
right.
3 stacks of them. So.
This elimination match will be between Challenger Spas and Challenger Vert. Today's battle, each trainer will be using 6 Pokemon, and the battle will end when all 6 Pokemon on one side are unable to battle. Trainers, please bring out your Pokemon.
Battle, start!
We have a rain team, it looks like, on Spa's side. I don't think we're threatening big damage on either side, so a Toxic Stall might be the play here on Vert's end.
You have to be careful with Toxapex. It gets the regenerator ability. If you do damage to it, you can switch out and then gain some health back. A definite safe lead for Vert.
Oh,
knockoff.
that's pretty good. But a layer of spikes.
Setting up Toxic Spikes.
Oh, yeah, getting the Citrus Berry off might help you deal with Toxapex down the line, but a Toxic Spikes, we're gonna have to hope he has either Heavy Duty Boots or some Hazard Control, maybe a Grounded Poison type even to get rid of him. Yeah, in this event, Spas is definitely the wild card. Not too many people know what he's been up to, what he's been thinking. A Baneful Bunker comes out, trying to protect himself. Let's see what Spas does here. Toxic.
Poisoning. Interesting.
Maybe he was expecting the switch.
Maybe. I would imagine so.
Scald comes out for Pelipper, not doing too much damage, and another layer of Toxic Spikes for Vert. Anything that comes in is going to be poisoned pretty badly and taking tons of damage for the rest of this game.
Going for the Scald is a good play. Fishing for the Burn, obviously, to do some chip damage. Because both of these Pokemon can sit on the field and be annoying if you don't have the tools to deal with them.
Yeah, compared to last match, which was an all-out offensive Dragon Dance into Bullet Punch play, we're seeing a lot slower play here, which is more typical in the... Oh, another Scald. Liquidation.
Yep, Liquidation.
It's not doing that much, even in the rain.
Yep, that Pelipper is very, very, very thick physical defense.
Another one. They're just clicking. And the burn.
Oh, got the burn. So now, Recover.
That might have been...
Not a bad play there.
Yeah, Recover is not a bad play resetting him, but that burn might have been what Spas was going for.
There you go. You see the switch?
Yep, switching the momentum. Another burn here might be crazy.
Ooh,
That's
this
a
would
good
be
damage.
tough.
Oh, the rain continues to fall. No burn.
Rain's still going. You wonder if he has a Damp Rock on this Pelipper.
I would assume
because
so. We have a different situation here. Primarina definitely took a good bit from that Scald, so we gotta assume it's built offensive.
It definitely has more range than Toxapex, of course. It can go for water type attacks, fairy type attacks. I believe it gets Ice Beam. I believe it gets access to... I don't know if it gets Thunderbolt, but... Oh, Moonblast. Big damage.
Wow. That was... His rain setter is gone. Vert successfully stalled out a good bit of rain, but that was a lot of damage. I was not expecting it to do that much.
Of course, and now we're going to see a Pokemon come in, which is going to get poisoned. Oh, there you go with a Ferrothorn.
Great switch in.
Most likely going to force Vert out here.
I don't think Vert wants to let Bubbles go down this early.
Mm-hmm.
Either way, though, Spas has a Steel type and Grass type move that could be coming out. So I think Vert's just thinking at which one is it going to be. Let's see.
There it is.
In comes Lucario.
Oh, boy.
Power Whip. That's some okay damage for a not very effective hit. The rain is gone.
Unless, of course, this Lucario has something like Fire Punch. Ooh.
Ooh, Dragonite to switch. Close combat.
Ooh, wow.
Wow, that was a lot of damage.
Defense fell.
Ooh, leftovers, though. Yeah, so the close combat dropping both the defense and the special defense is making this Lucario even frailer than it already is. Spas must be banking that his Dragonite is faster than this Lucario.
But also, I noticed... There you go, like you said, Toxic Spikes did not do damage to Dragonite, so flying type Pokemon are immune to Toxic Spikes.
Earthquake coming out from the Dragonite definitely would have took out that Lucario if it stayed in. Bubbles comes in, takes the hit.
You have to be careful here if you're Vert as well, because Dragonite does get Thunder Punch by level up. And depending on the speed
Oh,
here.
Thunder
there it
misses.
is.
Thunder
Oh.
misses. Icy Wind hits and
Oh
kills.
my god.
A horrible miss. The rain was not up his rain team. He lost
Oh.
Pelipper.
Oh boy.
no.
Right back where we were now.
I believe that Thunder any day would have taken out that Bubbles.
Mm-hmm. And now in the same situation we were just a minute ago, Vert can probably expect the Power Whip on this turn, and he could use that to his advantage, knowing what's coming.
Or Spaz could use that to his advantage as well. Mixing it up, we don't know, but a Power Whip. I don't know if Lucario was his switching. Do you think he has anything else in the back that could really take a Power Whip?
Maybe a Dragonite, perhaps, but...
See? A Metagross.
Ooh.
Oh,
boy.
Wow, Spaz is making some insane plays. We expecting the Power Whip. I think all of us here, a Swords Dance on a Ferrothorn is not something you see every day.
No, but, you know, as Vert did the last... Whoa.
Oop, Hammer Arm, Speed Fell, Iron Barbs, Shadow Claw. Oh my goodness!
There was the Iron Barbs, the Rocky Helmet, and then the Shadow Claw. Oh dear.
Spaz was from the start a wild card, and I was not expecting a Swords Dance, Shadow Claw, Ferrothorn today. That is not something I was expecting to see.
Oof, this is tough. This is tough because we know that Lucario is a physical attacker. Ooh.
He will take some chip damage, but he should outspeed, and I think he should kill.
Close combat, which is what he went for
Hammer.
last time, lowers his defense. And does Spaz want to give up his stat boost here by switching out and keeping his Ferrothorn alive? Knowing that Vert doesn't have anything else to handle it in the back might be worth the risk. You never know. There it is. Ooh.
Blastoise switch. Oh, but
Oh.
the Toxic Spikes are still there, and that did
Oh.
so much damage.
So now, like, we know Lucario's going to outspeed Blastoise unless he comes through with an Aqua Jet. I don't even know if Blastoise gets Aqua Jet.
As frail as this Lucario it is in a really threatening position.
Ooh.
But he does switch into a
That's a
Protect.
clean switch.
What a
Oh,
great
man.
play, resetting the defense drops, and the poison is just taking its toll. Spaz cannot afford to play with this Blastoise passively because it is going to go down soon, even with the leftovers recovery.
Hacker. Not a great setup for it right here, of course, and down it goes.
Goodra outspeeds. Another Hisuian Goodra, like you said. This Mon is making a name for itself today on the island. It is a threat.
Potentially, you know, the MVP of today and maybe so far in the tournament, this far in a couple days, but man, this thing is a threat and maybe not something that Spaz was ready for.
And we're going to find out depending on what comes out next.
A bunch of different TMs. Special, oh boy.
A Kilowattrel. We might be running low on what he has available, but this Kilowattrel, as we saw with Ferrothorn, could be built any way. It could be something we're not expecting this turn.
I'm wondering if this is the Tailwind setup in his eyes for this turn, trying to get the advantage in speed. Kilowattrel, who would do very well in the rain, of course, but I don't know if it's going to do anything against this Goodra. I can't see it doing
Just
anything.
such a wall. I think everybody in the stands, everybody on the island is going to start respecting this Goodra and preparing for it, especially since 2 people have it. And 1 is potentially already in the finals. The Tailwind comes up just like you said. Thunderbolt is going to do a good chunk. That is a aggressive play on Vertsin because Kilowattrel does get Volt Absorb sometimes. So he predicted
Yep.
what he had, and hey, it paid off.
That is a risky play with the Thunderbolt. I wonder if he doubles down here, knowing that the Ferrothorn is in the back, which resists.
It did do over 50%. And when you see that
Mhm.
number, if you click a move and it does over half, Hurricane misses! That's the second
Oh
miss
my-
without his rain, and the Thunderbolt takes its
Down.
toll.
Unbelievable.
and-
Unbelievable.
And actually, you can see it on Spaz's face. His head is down. He really was banking on that Hurricane to land. Vaporeon coming in. Poison is not what you want to see on a Pokemon like Vaporeon.
Nope, especially with this Thunderbolt as well in the back, you know. Oh, this is tough. I don't see this going too well.
A Toxic
Went
doesn't work on
for
Steel
the
types.
Toxic,
Thunderbolt again
Man.
coming out. It was the perfect
But-
move to have for a rain team.
but unfortunately that poison is just going to keep adding up.
The fact that he was able to get 2 layers of Toxic Spikes early, it wasn't making much of a difference on Dragonite and the Steel types, but now we're seeing the damage that Toxic Spikes can do. This has a very,
Mhm.
very unique Vaporeon. A Flip Turn comes out, getting him out of there, but what does he have to bring in?
You know you're going for a Thunderbolt here, so maybe something that can take that a little better, and there it is. Yeah.
That'd be Ferrothorn. If we had a full health Ferrothorn, this might be a different game.
Mm-hmm.
But 29% is a lot.
You gotta wonder what this Ferrothorn has, and if it's going for potentially a Swords Dance here, knowing that Gudra is a physical or specially defensive Pokemon.
But Body Press takes it out. The Rocky Helmet, the spikes, it does the chip, but leftovers, Gudra is just a wall that no one can seem to get around today.
No, it's definitely something that I feel like we're going to see a lot of prep for in the future, just with how popular it is, how common they are spawning around the island. I'm not sure if you've, been paying attention to spawns, but Hisuian Gumi is spawning everywhere in all of the caves, all the little crevices. I'm sure everyone has one at this point. And boy, is it just a Pokemon that at this point you'd be silly to leave off your team.
Great battle, man. Great battle, genuinely.
Thank you. Thank you, man.
For that panic, all that panic. You really brought it together, and you brought a very scary team.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you. It was great, actually. It was really nice. I'm happy I made it at least halfway through. I wish I had more experience with the rain teams, but it's whatever. It's whatever. I feel like I fumbled with Dragonite. I should have pulled him away when Bubbles came out, but yeah, I should have led with a different Pokemon. Maybe not use my rain right off the bat, but and put rain dance on other Pokemon. As soon as Pelipper was gone, I had no more rain.
Shadow Claw Ferrothorn. Was that an original?
No. That is an original. That is original. I wait to see everyone else like the final, how Real Hawk does too. Yeah, he was my guy for a little bit. I let him down. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed me on here. I'm sorry if you guys are rooting for me. Real Hawk is my guy. He's gonna win. I know it. I left him everything I own. So, if he doesn't win.
And congratulations, Bert.
Thank you, God. I'm feeling good. I'm feeling cautiously good. I'm happy that I won my battle. I feel like I had the advantage though most of the fight. So like it doesn't feel like I got pushed to the limit of my team, but that's like it's just luck. Sometimes you have a good matchup, and I felt like I did have an answer for most of the things that Spaz threw at me.
You didn't take the immunity. Do you want to let us in on that?
Here's my thought. The immunity's nice, and it's good to be able to scout, but I'm a grinder, and I've been working hard on some projects on the server that I think will allow me capabilities that others might not have. So I'm not really worried about the element of surprise. I'm more worried about resources. If I can get the resources that I need and I can sort of add some Pokemon here and there that might be a little sneaky. I don't feel like the element of surprise right now is in not being seen at all. It's in subverting the expectation. Boz, I don't know you super well, but it was nice, at least the small interactions we had. Team Obsidian has your back if you ever, I would say Spaz, I'm so sorry. Sometimes when you're on an island, you think you're on a vacation. Sometimes God comes down and smites you. Not me, to be clear. That's Zay.
With another battle done, the elimination count is now up to 3. And losing Spaz means my gambling operation will probably go out of business. But with so many trainers gone, the island's vibe really started to change.
Where he got off, and we realized, okay, we have to stop planning with each other because we're just going to know the ins and outs of each other's teams.
With only one more elimination match to go, the competitors continue to train, shop, and build their teams.
Mudsdale, and maybe Garantula.
With the final tournament so close, only one obstacle left to conquer, no one wanted to trip at the last hurdle.
Hey Dan, we're pretty late into the island here, and you haven't battled yet. How are you feeling about that?
I'm scared. I'm so glad I've not been prepared until now.
Well, I think not battling has made me more worried than anything. I mean, I've made it this far, but I haven't tested anything out.
You were late. You were late the other day.
Alright, so what happened was, I was walking to the stadium, and a Paldean Taurus ran up to me, and he broke my back. That sounds very bad out of context, actually. Uh-oh.
So pretty much everybody's got one of these here, evolved all the way, of course, and then a Hisuian Gudra, and my only counter for it right now, of course, is shark bait. And I think chicken wing can do alright. It's gonna be kind of tough though.
You do get that immunity though. How you feeling about it?
I'm alright. I'm using it to scout. I've sort of taken a step back and been doing my snooping, shall I say. Been doing a little bit of the dark arts in terms of I've been trying to find out people's teams, be a little bit sneaky. I know Duck's been selling choice items. I know that they've all been doing their hybrid berry stuff and everything to get the items they need. I think I know every Pokemon that you could really get on this island. So I think I'm preparing correctly. And I think it's going to be very steel orientated is the way to put it.
I have 3 Pokemon specifically for that Gudra.
Oh my god.
That was said so hatefully.
I have definitely adjusted for Hisuian Gudra. It's so common. Everybody's had one. It hasn't lost, I don't think. And it's a really difficult Pokemon to get off the field. So I'm bringing some heavy hitting physical attacking ground types to deal with it. And it's not going to stand a chance. I've been like snooping and kind of making it seem like I don't care. But I've had one goal this entire time, and that's to win.
Each of the trainers took full advantage of their time before the last match.
Fully EV'd, fully EV'd, fully EV'd. Everyone have their held items.
However, I noticed something strange. Out of all the competitors, Bert specifically made many, and I mean many trips to the shop. And every time he bought, quite a lot of stuff. Most of the competitors only invested it in their 6 main Pokemon, but Bert seemed to be building quite a few more than that, which is a valid strategy, nothing wrong with that, but I couldn't figure out how he had so much money. I know he got a good bit from his reward, but something just felt off. I snooped around his base and I found a strange machine. I caught him online a few times, but he never seemed to be doing anything wrong, just talking about the competition.
One of the TMs I plan on getting, I think, is Triple Axel. I think he's gonna get a showing.
And me, just being happy to see he was enjoying his time here, gladly went along with his conversation and sold him the items he needed. However, everything changed after one small bit of information.
There was one spot on the map where Gimmigholes still spawned, and he managed to find it. Yeah.
Are you serious?
And he's just farming them.
Oh my. Bert's doing black market stuff behind my back.
Yeah.
I talk a big game. I was totally ready to disrupt whatever I could and put this god in his place, but then then I found the ruined structure. Infinite gimme coins. There I was, picking up a totem. 32 coins in my pocket, and I right-click by accident. God shows up. He says, "Oh, you used your totem?" He has this sweet tone to him. You know, it's God. He says, "Too bad." And he teleports away. You sicko.
I'm so sorry.
That's God for you. The Old Testament stuff. You think I'm going to just put up with that? No. The counterfeiting operation has begun.
Now this is unacceptable, and something that cannot go without consequence. So with the little time left before the final elimination match, I put something special together for the trainers. And let's just say it was a little off script.
Hello, trainers.
Hello.
Hi.
As you know, today there was supposed to be a fun and exciting event before an elimination match. However,
No excitement, no fun.
it has come to my attention that one of you has gone behind my back and tried to undermine the lovely shop system I have set up for you all. I've been informed that the
Whoa.
production of counterfeit coins,
Who did that?
counterfeit coins
I mean,
has
who did
been
that?
taking place on my
What?
island.
Yeah, Duck. That sounds like a serious infraction. Would you say that somebody that did that had an evil team that was formidable? Maybe even more than a Drake or a Duck?
I would say
Oh
it
my
needs to be kicked
God,
off the
here we
island
go.
right now.
You should not falsely accuse people of this kind of stuff.
That too.
I haven't accused
haven't seen any
anybody,
evidence.
to be fair. But at the end of the day, this is unacceptable.
Who's
I-
gonna snitch?
I made this shot to help you guys. Either way, the counterfeit coins are now in circulation. So we're not going to waste any more time. The truth is, Dan, Ryan, if Ryan was even here, you guys are the ones fighting in today's elimination match.
Perfect.
That's how it's gonna
Why would
be.
you
And
do
this wasn't by
Yep.
random choice.
Oh.
Right,
What?
no, that's just not right.
They just happen to be the only two that haven't battled yet.
It's true.
Mutiny.
Dan, I would be talking to Ryan too. You two should consider yourselves lucky.
Yippee!
You and Ryan will be exempt from this upcoming event. The two of you may be facing elimination, but the other three will be facing something much worse, in my opinion.
Oh.
That-
Oh.
All this counterfeit money going around, and no way to tell who was involved. It looks like the penalty will fall on everyone here. And these lovely faces.
That makes sense.
I don't know.
I know who it
no,
was. I know
no,
who
I
it
think
was.
Doug- I
It
think Doug
matters.
needs
I
to
know
pay.
who it was.
Hey.
Hey.
Wait. I'm ready to snitch. I'll give you a splash
Me
TM.
too.
Hey, somebody already snitched. Don't
We've
even
already
try-
honored them.
You can't
It's
jump the
Bob.
line.
It's
Trial.
Here's the details of what's gonna happen. Hawk, Duck, and Vert, all three of you will be having a rematch against your previous opponent. But I may have given them a few new friends to help them out. And if
what?
any of you three lose your rematch today, your fallen friends here will get to choose one of your Pokemon to remove from your team permanently.
Oh my god.
You will not be permitted to catch a new one.
What was the point of the immunity?
You can't use this species ever again for the remainder of your time here. You can consider it dead. So Dan and Ryan, if he was here, please head on over to the stands. And the rest of you will meet me on the battlefield immediately. All three of these battles were fought simultaneously, and I made the remaining trainers join a call with the one they defeated as I jumped in and out of all three. I wanted to make the battlefield as chaotic as possible and get the funniest reactions, and we brought some very crazy Pokemon to do so.
Oh. You gotta be kidding me.
Come on.
All right,
What
you guys are up.
Bro. Zay.
You guys
that's
are
it,
up.
Bro. On site next time. On site. On site. On site. On site next time, dude. Here, battle, singles, 50 all. You're done, buddy.
This is terrifying.
All three of the teams were built at the same time within 45 minutes, just before the battle started, so the remaining trainers have a much better chance at winning than you would think. But one match was pretty one-sided.
Good. I think this is a good matchup.
Yeah, I think it's pretty fair. I think.
You're sick.
These battles are going great, Jack. How you looking?
Down. You get out of here.
Okay.
Great
Yeah,
work,
thanks,
Splice.
thanks.
Great work. Great
Yeah, I
work.
worked hard for these Pokemon, man.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Totally.
I'm doing good.
Yeah.
The
Yeah, he's
champ
doing
is
okay.
doing-
He's doing okay. I'm just gonna keep talking over you so you can't help him out. Yeah.
Who's winning? Who's winning? If I may ask.
Oh,
he is.
very much so, Spaz.
It's looking like Bert's on his last legs here.
Shiny Aegislash over there.
Dang, that's a cool
Dude.
shiny.
This is so toxic. If I
He
really
beat me.
so well, just really well, and
Really well.
fun.
Unfortunately, because of a really bad play call on my side, I killed Callie's Rayquaza.
Okay, that's fine.
Okay. He did.
Oh my god.
Did it do a lot of damage? Did it do a lot of damage?
Yes.
Oh
yes,
my
down to
God.
29%.
Do it again. Do it again, Callie.
Okay.
Dude, just do it again.
Yes, I'm faster.
No way!
Let's go.
Is that choice?
Nice.
Is that a choice scarf Aerodactyl?
Nice. The Aerodactyl. Nope.
That was a choice scarf max speed Rayquaza!
Yeah.
Callie, I'm so sorry. It is my fault. It is all my fault. Even after my bad call, Callie still managed to get Hawk down to his final two Pokemon.
Uh-oh. Please tell me I'm faster. Please be
Best one?
faster.
Yep.
Please be faster. Please be faster.
Hawkins Puppet is.
No!
Go!
Down.
Oh wait, no.
Let's go! Yeah, but let's
Flipped
go!
on
Let's
spectator.
go!
No.
Let's go, Hawk.
Let's go!
Where we again got outsped, but the match between Duck and Jack came down to the very last play.
Oh, you're so fine. You're so fine.
Hurricane.
Yep. You got this. You got this, Jack. Oh, you
Who's
survived.
come
If you miss,
Miss.
Miss.
Please miss.
No,
Just
don't
miss.
miss.
Come on.
No!
Go.
No!
That's
No!
right.
No way!
That is right. The difference.
Oh
the
my
crown. The crown and the crown, baby.
Once again, in Jack's defense, he had the attacking moves Hurricane and Fire Blast. He asked me which one to choose, and I said Hurricane. I didn't realize Fire Blast was more accurate. So, yeah, I kind of threw two matches
today, and I wasn't even fighting.
Jack, that was so good. That was a great battle, man. Oh my god.
That's not your fault. That's not your
Let's
fault.
go.
That was the most
Let's
hype edited could be.
go.
That was
Let's
awesome.
go.
Dan and Ryan will get your elimination match on the way shortly, but for the three of you, I hope you liked your surprise.
Boo.
I mean,
love that.
when you think about it, justice kind of came through. The
More of
only
a plague.
one that got punished was the person who was in charge of the counterfeit coin.
This is true.
Excuse me?
Vert, if you would like to come up here on stage, Spaz is
Sure,
going to
sure.
personally murder
Yeah.
any of your Pokemon, and they don't even have to be ones that participated in battle.
Oh, the meanest thing he can do is take out Bubbles, to be clear. Just so everybody's on the same page. Spaz
Yeah, I
takes
won't
out
touch
Bubbles, we have
Yeah.
a forever
But if you want him
like,
to
hatred.
lose,
I'll get rid of your Gudra.
What? He doesn't even have it on his team.
You sicko.
Oh.
What is Jack doing?
I mean, to be fair,
Spaz.
that's
Spaz. Great
Fine,
job
fine,
today,
fine.
Spaz.
Okay,
Good job.
Yeah, but
Okay.
I'm prepared to deal with it specifically.
Yeah, Doug told me he has 4 Pokemon to take on my Tudra.
And now it's dead.
Ready for you.
Thank you, Spaz.
I stayed up all last night trying to train my Pokemon, and I almost got completely EV trained, but I really didn't. And I stayed up really trying to get this guy to freaking evolve. But turns out if it doesn't rain, you don't get that guy. So it never rained at all while I was on last night. So I ended up falling asleep and sleeping all the way until the tournament.
Dan's a friend. How do you feel about your opponent?
Yeah, that's gonna make it tough, but also in the last few days we've actually kind of separated and gone and done our own thing because we knew it's probably gonna be our time here pretty soon to battle, and I'm glad that we did that because I was showing Dan pretty much everything my team had.
I feel bad. I don't wanna kick Ryan out. I'm sure he's got a guard jump. So I've got an Arceluna with Ice Punch. He had a Greninja actually. Uh-oh. I forgot he had one of those. Okay, I'm gonna open with Hisuian Samurai. I'm gonna Ceaseless Edge.
I think I can manage without having completely EV trained Pokemon, but we'll see.
As ready as I could be. I've changed my team about 5 times now, and I'm probably the most confident I could be with it.
Alrighty.
Hey, Dan, do you want to stay in the same spot?
I don't mind.
Cool. That's totally fine. This elimination match will be between Challenger Dan Joe and Challenger Ryan Reynolds, aka the Gaming ME. Trainers, please bring out your Pokemon. But we got a Tyranitar versus a Hisuian Samurai. Hisuian Samurai lead, you just gotta expect hazards coming out the box.
Maybe, yeah. I don't really know anything about that Pokemon, I gotta be honest. But I do know that he's setting up Sandstorm, and that is pretty scary.
It is, yeah. A Ceaseless Edge comes out, even though it's not very effective. What Hisuian Samurai does is an attack that also sets up Stealth Rock. That's why it's a very sought-after Pokemon in singles.
Dark-type
The
move.
Dark-type
Interesting.
moves.
So that's not gonna be useful here, but...
He just got encored.
He encored him! Oh, he's stuck.
Tyranitar is locked in the Stealth Rocks. Dan got Hazard set up, and he's immediately making Tyranitar switch out, taking advantage of those Stealth Rocks. We gotta hope Ryan has something to deal with Hazards on his side, or it might just get out of control pretty quickly.
Very nice. Oh, well, there's the position.
Oh, wow, that's a lot of damage, and more spikes. Oh, it doesn't set up Stealth Rock. It actually sets up... Does it set up Stealth Rock? It sets up spikes, so he's gonna get layers.
This is looking very dangerous for
Yeah.
Ryan already.
Yes, Dan has 2 layers of spikes already set up. Fish Stick comes in, and it's already almost dead. 3 layers of spikes already set up.
Interestingly, he could also encore if he wanted here. Not that he needs to, but if he doesn't have a spinner, this could be very bad.
Yeah, Hisuian Gudra takes almost
Booger's a good name, though.
25% from just spikes alone.
That's pretty... Oh. And that might be... That Glamora could be capable of poisoning a steel type, too.
Oh, but we do get a paralysis on Glamora. That might be huge if Ryan wants to get back in this game.
That's a big step.
Flash Cannon.
Glamora's gonna be faster.
Not anymore, not with paralysis.
Not
Flash
after
Cannon.
paralysis.
Flash Cannon critical hits, takes out Glamora. Ryan still has a good shot in this game. These 2 competitors have a little bit of a background in Pokemon, and they're kind of just locking in their moves, not really thinking about it too much.
This really makes me wish I had a Hisuian Gudra. It's really cool.
Sneasler comes out here, a poison and fighting type. Hisuian Gudra, like Duck was saying earlier, is a special defensive wall. But a close combat from a Sneasler is just, it's not going to feel good.
No, and if he wants to switch, every time he pivots, he's going to be taking massive damage now.
Exactly. However, he doesn't. He goes for the sword stance. He's trying to go for the throat pretty early on, but a flamethrower comes out. Not doing enough damage. I don't
Not
think
going to
that
be enough.
a burn would have been nice there.
This could be troublesome now. I don't know if he's going to be able to pivot necessarily away from this in a safe way, and if Sneasler's going to be faster than what he's got next.
A sword
This could be an
stance,
issue.
Sneasler is just not something you want to deal with, but Scizor is probably the best person to take this hit. Still goes down.
Not enough.
Whiter comes in, negating those defense buffs, or defense drops on Sneasler's end of the field, and if Dan's running Unburdened Sneasler, this thing is... it's in the best position it could possibly be.
Dan's got a great strategy going right now.
Exactly. Shark Bait, as much as good as a Pokemon Garchomp is, he is not outspeeding a Sneasler with Unburdened. I just don't think it's gonna happen. Are you familiar with Sneasler Vert and his dangers?
I know he's poison fighting, and I know he's definitely a setup sweeper who can take down quite a few, or most Pokemon even, that don't have good coverage for it or speed for it, because he's in the, what, 120s or 130s base speed. I'm not familiar with exactly what he would do for coverage, but I can say that I understand his threat once he's sword danced.
It's just unfortunate. You see the spikes there. Scizor might have survived, but because of the spikes, it got him into a range where close combat just is ripping through Ryan's teams right now. It's actually insane. If anybody's going to outspeed it, it's going to be Frog Lakes, but I still don't think he does. Unless he has some sort of priority, he's trying to chip him down with the Sandstorm, it looks like, chip him down with the Rough Skin from Garchomp. It really is just a Hail Mary to get out of this very, very hard spot. A close combat.
Wow. One Pokemon left.
And
Oh,
it's-
Goodra's.
Booger's not what you want to see come out against a Hisuian. Oh, Sneasler. I think everybody in the stands watching is just taking notes on specifically this Sneasler. GG, Ryan. Sneasler getting set up. Swords Dance, once it came out, I think you knew the danger of that once we saw it.
Yeah. Yeah, everyone on my team is weak to fighting.
Yep.
Except for like two. I had a great time on the island. I spent a lot of time just hanging around the island, hanging out with Dan. So I had a lot of fun. Sad that it has come to the end, my journey here, but I kind of said it in the beginning, my biggest worry was Dan, and I think I'll stick to that. I think Dan's probably going to win it all. If I could go back, so I actually misclicked a switch into Tyranitar. I wasn't planning on switching into Tyranitar against it. So if I could go back, I'd probably fix that, and I probably would have put Salamence on my team instead of one of these other pseudos that I had. This has been the Gaming ME. I hope y'all have enjoyed my gameplay. I know I got wiped pretty quick in the tournament. If you want to check out my channel, it's just the Gaming ME on YouTube. And my last word will be to Dan. Thank you, Dan, for being such a good friend and hanging out with me this whole time. No hard feelings about the loss. And good luck. I hope you win it all. That's all I've got.
Since the fallen trainers were already here, I let them reunite with the remaining competitors just for today.
Coolest guy. I've never seen Aegislash as a shiny, but he looks so cool.
Yeah, he's one of my favorite shinies.
I am both glad for the less stress of not being here and also sad that I'm out and missing hanging out with you guys. So
This has been kooky. If you were in, it would have been crazy because when I found that rune structure, I immediately went into like full on, just, okay, here we go. We're making this happen.
Since all we have left is one more surprise event with a crazy powerful reward, reward for tomorrow will be any Pokemon non-legendary or mythical of your choice. Doesn't have to spawn on the island, it can be absolutely anything. And the final tournament to finish the Elimination Island journey. And since the rest of today was just everyone catching up and hanging out, let's skip straight to tomorrow, right before the final surprise event. How did you like yesterday's event?
It was fun. It was definitely, I was not expecting it. I was actually glad to keep all my Pokemon. That's for sure. It's nice to see one of my competitors lose a very strong Pokemon.
Ask my Goodra. Heartbreaking and also at the same time funny.
Felt fine, never in doubt. Took him out easy, wasn't stressed. It was all just, you know, excitement for the video.
Cuts away to clips
Never
of
doubt.
you screaming.
Bro, Zay,
You guys
that's
are
it,
up!
bro. On site next time. On site. On
I
site.
gotta see Spas again. I noticed that. How was that?
That's my Splash Brother. Wait, oh, wait. I have my Splash Skin. It's fine. I have my Splash Brother. He's here with me in spirit.
How did you feel about Sneasler's performance yesterday?
I'm pretty sure Goldango is like a hard counter for Sneasler.
I'm ready for it. Hard counter for Sneasler and Hisuian Samurott.
It was scary, but the thing that we have to keep in mind was the fact that Ryan did not have a single ghost type. I know the event today, we're expecting the winner to earn a Pokemon that can be found off the island, which I've got a few Pokemon in mind. I'm thinking potentially there's a Garganacl that I could grab for the Salt Cure Stealth Rocks. There's a Mimikyu with a lot of power.
I would like a Prankster Sableye.
Are you ready for tomorrow, though? Tournament is tomorrow.
Yes, I think so.
Yeah, pretty much. Honestly, very minor things left to do. I've been taking notes. I've been studying a little bit about the Pokemon that I know are coming. I've seen comments on Reddit that are like, Contrary's super broken. And I look at Duck's superior and I think, great, I don't know what I'm going to do about that.
Pokemon would you say throughout this experiment would you call your partner? Your absolute favorite, someone you're going to remember from this experience?
Honestly, I'm pretty tight with all of them. Obviously, Pert has been here from the beginning. Pert's been here, but like Rolex with the fire on his wrists has come in hot and saved me on multiple occasions. And then of course my Dragonite is, you know, obviously a staple. And then I love my Milotic. I love Sakura. I would say those four, but probably if I had to choose one, probably Pert.
Oh, I mean, it's hands down. It's still Bubbles. Bubbles is my number one from the day one, and got my first KO in battle, and I just feel good about having this Pokemon, actually.
I've got a few, but I think that first battle against Callie where Sizzle just turned up, took out 2 pseudo-legendaries. He's my guy.
Do you feel like people see you as a threat after seeing your performance?
I hope not.
But before the final tournament tomorrow, we have one last surprise event with a reward big enough to change absolutely everything. What could this event be?
I got Pikachu. Tastes good.
What is happening here?
Where's the boss?
The 4 of you have been chosen to find me the most delicious looking Pokemon. Whoever has the most delicious looking Pokemon will get a choosing of their own Pokemon, obviously you've all heard. And you will get my son.
A duck. Oh, guys.
Wait, your son.
Wait. What do you consider? What do you consider delicious?
It's for you to find out. Get to work, Virtuous.
You got nothing for me? Aren't you like a learned chef?
Hey, Virtuous.
Hey, what?
I want to hear it from someone who has purple glasses. You can't even see good food through those. Alright. Now get out of there and go get me some good food.
Yes, chef.
Get! Go! Get me a Pokemon. Go!
Your clothes
Go!
are bland. Your white.
Go!
It's really
You
bland.
saw it! Go! Get out of there.
What's up, guys?
Hi, Dan.
Hello. Can I put
How you
a
doing?
waste on here? I'm okay.
Yeah, of course, man. Yeah, go ahead.
Cool.
The timer started,
Love
correct?
you. Yeah, get to work.
Nice honey, and we're gonna put a nice honey glaze on it. I said we're gonna put a honey glaze on it. I said a honey glaze.
Hey, are you a fursuit?
Yep. No, I'm real.
So we can eat them.
Look, Rawdon Gamesy.
Rawdon Gamsey.
Rodent Gamsey. You're a rodent?
Rawdon Gamsey.
Rodent
Rawdon
Gamsey. Rodent.
Can you
Gamsey.
speak? Are you illiterate?
I'm actually dyslexic.
I'm so sorry. Get out of here!
Can I have this?
Disappointment.
Please, I need this Pokemon so bad. I need this special Pokemon. I need the additional Pokemon.
King Crash. Here we go.
Chefs, do you have any preferences on food?
Is it? It's for you to find out, Dan. I'm sorry.
That's okay. I understand.
Are you a vegetarian?
Does it look like I'm a vegetarian?
That's sickening.
You trash can of a person.
How about...
Hi, Dan.
Hello.
How you doing? Beatrice, what are you doing standing there? Why don't you actually be useful and start pressing some buttons, huh?
Take a hike, pal.
Do I need to press?
Since I hear you guys like pressing things so much.
Like what? Like body press on my Gudra? How dare you! I just lost him!
This guy's grieving.
Hello.
Hello, rodent.
Did you just call me rodent? And that hot guy. That one's not making it far, I tell you that. That man can't even live to be professional for even 1 minute.
Yeah, that's your name, isn't it? Rodent Gramsci.
Rawdon Gamzee.
Rodent Gramsci.
I'm gonna be real.
Too sous chef. Do you wanna...
I'm not one to harm contestants. But if you want to live to be in the tournament tomorrow, I'd recommend you start pronouncing my name right.
Okay,
or do you want to die
walk
before you even get a chance to fight for your life?
Okay, walk me through it letter by letter.
G. No. That's the second one.
Oh, you got it.
Cool.
That's the time. Go, 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 go.
That's right. That's right.
Bert, whenever you're ready, Rorden is ready to see your dish. Please bring out your ingredients one at a time.
I got plethora of seasoning, okay?
Oh, God, can you hurry up, dude?
The seasoning going on to our pork. We've got a full roasted pig. He's got an apple in his mouth. He is holding an apple, just to be clear, okay? And we're gonna honey glaze it.
Oh.
Honey glazed pig, well seasoned.
Whoa.
Vert. Man, what a guy. Team Obsidian, really. Anyway, his dish, it was adequate, but it was not right. Hi, Dan.
Alright, everyone, so I've prepared the finest
What's up,
stuff
man?
and stuff you've ever seen. Alright, so if you look over here, we've got the lobster. Exquisite lobster. We've got the A5 Wagyu steak cooked to perfection.
Okay.
And we've got the slowpoke. The slowpoke tails, one of the most renowned delicacies in all of
You
Cobblemon.
sicko.
Dan's just really good too. Yeah, I really like Dan. He does great with all that. I love Dan. Dan. Yeah. I think the lobster is your best option. It's seared to perfection. It looks great. Definitely cooked. Definitely cooked.
By what standard is it cooked?
Immensely.
What is this?
You know, you would say that it would actually
okay,
be cooked
kiss
to
up.
perfection.
Mr. Rodent, my dish
Yes,
is very
Will.
similar. It's very similar to Dan's. We've got the Pokemon delicacy that has been hand cooked and actually hand chopped off of a slowpoke tail.
You guys are both sickos.
That's a bit gruesome.
Yeah, but
Yeah, keep it going.
okay.
Keep it going.
We've then got not the 5-star Wagyu steak, the 6-star Wagyu steak with the udders on show for you. The udders are on show for you, just for you. I left the udders there. And then instead of the puny lobster, he said the lobster was his best dish, but I thought it was quite a small.
Did you call it puny?
lobster. It was a puny, a tiny little lobster. So what I've got you is a king crab.
Our luck was horrible. Oh my god. He didn't even cook his food right, I tell you that much. He didn't cook it one bit right. If he was given an instruction manual, instead of actually doing it, he would cook the manual, I tell you that much. The one that disrespected me throughout the whole time, and you didn't even cook the king crab all the way through.
Our last
Disrespectful.
chef for today is Mighty Duck. Please step forward.
Hi, mate.
Here's the kiss up.
Hello, chefs. Pleasure to
Hello,
be in your
son.
presence today. My crown usually bows to no one, but to you I will bow, as I've
Oh my
stated
God.
multiple
He's
times
such a
before.
kiss up.
There's a brother.
Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness.
He's
You know
my
what?
Or son.
I'm one to say great
be
minds
stopping.
think
He's my
alike,
son.
chef. Great minds think alike. But today,
don't
obviously,
start-
you have to
don't start.
start. You have to start with, of course, everybody likes it. It goes well in every dish. We brought some eggs. Okay. We have some delicious eggs. Everyone's bringing steak, and they're talking about the size. And those size of steak is important, but you want strength. You want healthy, grass-fed, AAA, top strip loin cut of the healthiest bison around. And to absolutely top it off, they might bring something that is undercooked as they have in the past. But as you can see with the coloring of the absolute
Do you
point
have
of
a
my
thing?
dish. Duck with leek.
Doc's dish was exquisite, I tell you. His dish, gleaming with perfection.
Perfectly
so- I have to
charred.
take
With
a
the
minute,
leek,
I'm
you can tell the leek is not burnt.
Charred.
I wonder who's winning this.
When I saw these lots, I thought they were a bunch of amateurs. And then I began to see a bunch of their work. It's not bad. You know, Dan was pretty good. I like Dan. Dan's pretty cool. I like that. I like that guy. Even though some of you were disrespectful, you all had very good meals. The person that won has a bit of yellow on them and has a bit of black. They're a bit colourful,
Duck.
but they also have a bit of blue on them.
Oh no! I don't know.
No, no, his crown's got blue on it.
It does.
And they don't
And his eyes.
have
Oh, it does,
No, it's not.
wings.
He's still talking, guys. Be quiet.
Duck, get up here.
Yo.
Your dish may have been cannibalistic and extremely messed up. But also, you two did something sick with Slowpoke, so it kind of
That's a
evens out, if I'm
genuine
honest.
thing. Go to
That
the
is
Johto
actually a
region.
thing.
Go to the Johto
Speaking over,
region.
you're speaking over the best chef in the world, guys. Please pipe down.
You may have my son.
Okay, I've thought about it. I think I will be going with Sableye.
What? That's
Sableye.
fire. That's fire. You're my new favorite Battlecraft member.
There's no.
Thank you. Thank you.
All the events done and all the elimination matches over. There is nothing left but the final tournament. These final four creators have proven themselves to be among the best on the island. And if you've made it this far, please leave a like, subscribe for more, and place your bets on who's going to take home the whole thing. It has been a long journey here, and we have lost some amazing creators along the way. But I couldn't have asked for a better group of people to participate in this event. And I can't thank them enough for being here. So it would mean the world if you supported this channel in any way, and also go and support all of these amazing Cobblemon creators. Any and all support goes a huge way if you want to see all of us more in the Cobblemon space. But thank you all so much for watching, and let's see who the first ever Elimination Island champion will be. We are down to our final four. Congratulations on making it to the semifinals, all four of you. It's a big day. It's tournament day. The audience is excited, the spectators, the Fallen are excited, and I'm sure you guys are just as excited, if not just as nervous. But we're not gonna waste any more time, and we're gonna find out who is gonna be the first match in today's tournament. And if you'd all like to turn around, there it is, Dan versus Real Hawk. Well, how you feeling?
Confident, I think. I don't know what he's gonna do though, because he's got like he probably had like a bunch of reserves that I've not seen, and I'm basically prepared to counter this team that he showed in that fight. Yes, on the other day.
Anything can happen, man. Against these, like, against this four that we have now, anything can happen. Any of the battles could go anyway.
Gonna bring Samurai out first, as per usual.
I'm starting Sneasler, and if he's got a Dragapult in the back, so that he can't get my close combat off, I've got that throat chop ready. I might live a hit, I might not. I've got to go for it.
Trainers, please bring out your Pokemon.
Battle, start!
Alright, the battle has started, and we have a very aggressive lead on Hawk's side. He said he was expecting a Samurott lead, Callie, and this close combat into Samurott, I think he's trying to use Dan's own strategy against him.
It's kind of looking that way for sure.
King. Oh, and here we have a switch into Dragapult, and the close combat from Hawk does not affect the Ghost-type Dragapult. He told me
Oh, no.
he told me in the interview room he was expecting to switch and was going to click Throat Chop, but I think he got scared out of it at the last second.
Really, he's a really good opponent, you know? He understands the Pokemon moves way. Oh, very good.
That is very, very true. Hawk does know his stuff. Dan does as well. Expecting that
Yep.
close combat, I believe, is why he made that switch for that Ghost-type immunity. But now we have a big play here. I think Dragapult's going to outspeed a Sneasler without Unburden. And you've seen how fast Dragapult is. I mean, it's a scary, scary mon.
Oh, hugely.
What would you do if you were in Hawk's situation this time?
I'd run scared away.
Yeah, Dragapult is not a mon you have a great history with, to say the least.
No, it is not.
Oh, but Hawk does run away, decides to switch into Sylveon.
Oh.
Oh, but Dan, expecting the switch, uses U-turn, a move that allows Dragapult to switch out, and he gets to bring in a counter to Hawk Sylveon, which is going to be a Scizor.
That's the same Pokemon that I saw from Hawk before coming out of Dan's team, so this is going to be interesting.
Yeah, if we have similar Pokemon, it really comes down to the trainer, and right now, Dan has the upper hand with Scizor Steel-type having an advantage over Fairy. A move like Bullet Punch will do a lot of damage, so I'm expecting Hawk to switch out here. Callie, who do you see winning this match?
I am feeling like Dan feels pretty confident right now, and so I could see him potentially winning this match. Not to say that Hawk isn't a worthy opponent or that he also has it knowledgeable, but
No, absolutely.
kind of right now, I'm feeling like Dan feels like he got the upper hand. So.
Absolutely. Singles, it's all about who's in the driver's seat. And Dan is really in that position, putting the pressure on a Hawk to make a really important decision here. And if Hawk makes the wrong one, this battle could slowly start to slip away, as we saw with Ryan Reynolds, because Dan is just a dangerous battle. This is a very... Oh, and a Swords Dance comes out on Dan's side, expecting the switch, but a Hyper Beam, an all-out play, misses!
Oh, it missed!
In all honesty, I don't know how much a Hyper Beam would have done to a resisted Scizor. Hawks clicked it, maybe it would have killed, I'm not sure, but a free Swords Dance. And Hawk is still in the same spot. This is very, very scary positioning. Oh goodness, I don't know what he does now. This turn might be just as long as the last. Nope. A Pursuit.
A Pursuit.
Oh, Hyper Beam does do a good chunk to Scizor, but now he's going to have to recharge. I think because Sylveon has to recharge here, Dan basically gets a free turn to either set up a Swords Dance and then Bullet Punch. Oh, but he just goes straight for the Bullet Punch. Yeah. Yeah. There it goes. It looks like Scizor also has a Life Orb. But as long as Hawk is able to outspeed here, maybe with some priority, maybe his Scizor is a little faster and able to take it out, those Swords Dance boosts aren't going to matter just because of how low health it's in. And if it does have a Life Orb, a couple more attacks on Dan's side, it won't be able to sweep like the Sneasler because it's going to take itself out. Yep, there is Hawk's own Scizor Cutter here to bail him out. Hopefully, well, we're going to see. There we go.
Bullet
His
punch
Scizor is faster.
right out.
Okay, Hawk got himself out of a very scary situation with a Fairy type Hyper Beam, which is a very cool play to see. I'm assuming this Dragapult does have a fire move, and Scizor, as we know, does not like fire one bit.
Absolutely not.
Good question. And Hawk goes aggressive, a Bullet Punch. Flamethrower comes out, one-shotting the Scizor. He does have a Dragapult of his own. It might come out here if that's the only thing that can outspeed it. I think he has... Oh, that's his own Dragapult.
There we go.
I think Hawk thinks Dan has a choice item as well. A Flamethrower, as we know, will not be super effective against Toothless, the Dragon type over here. So a switch is going to come out. Ursaluna, we see, does not want to see a Draco Meteor.
Oh, no.
A huge Draco Meteor. And Ursaluna...
And a burn.
Yeah, so Ursaluna has the ability Guts, which its attack goes way up when it has a status condition. So that was a self-inflicted burn. Hopefully trying to get that Ursaluna online, but Dragapult takes it right out. Samurott comes out here on Dan's side. I'm expecting a Ceaseless Edge. Trying to get hazards up. A Razor Shell instead does more than enough to Sneasler. Hawk might... I don't know if he was throwing that Sneasler away for a free switch, or maybe he was expecting the Ceaseless Edge as well. Dob and Gudra is the one we're going to see. Who do you think wins this matchup, Callie?
I have no idea. I really don't.
It's really anybody's game, but a Thunderbolt one-shots the Samurai.
Oh my gosh.
Well, there we go.
Hawk was pulling in a clutch.
Yeah,
clutch. There we go.
Super effective move. Probably put on Gudra specifically for the Samurai. And I wonder what he has to match up into this Hisui and Gudra. A Sneasler of his own.
Sneasler.
So now we're back in that same mind game as the turn 1 play. Is Hawk going to switch out into his Dragapult expecting the close combat? Or is Dan going to read that switch and use a Dark type move to really hit the Dragapult for super effective damage, potentially OHKOing it in one shot?
standing here on my, toes here, worried about what's gonna happen.
Absolutely. I mean, like, we're supposed to be announcing, but I'm more worried than anything. But a switch comes out into Polisand.
It is. Let's go.
There we go. What a play by Hawk. We almost forgot about him, but Polisand is also a ghost type. So the same turn 1 play just happened again. Close combat into a ghost type, making sure Sneasler doesn't lose its item, getting that unburdened speed boost. So Hawk is definitely in control in this spot right here. I don't think a dark type move is going to do it. So we do see the switch. Earth Power onto Gomora takes it right out. A one-hit KO. We don't see the Toxic Debris come out. That was a special attacking move. But right now, Dragapult is definitely outspeeding Polisand, and Polisand is not going to take a Shadow Ball from this Dragapult. That thing does way too much damage.
Each side is really giving their all right now.
Absolutely. I mean, they want to win. They put all this time on the Elimination Island, building their teams, managing their resources for this tournament. And they're only basically 2 trainers away from doing so. You don't want to get knocked out in the semifinals when the finals are so close. Callie, did you expect a Polisand to be putting in as much work as it did on this island?
I did not. I never realized how strong Polisand really is. They just seem cute and sandy.
Yeah, it's kind of fitting for the Elimination Island. Like, it's a little sandy guy. Battles. Oh, wait, no, we see a switch. A switch. Shadow Ball would have took out. Would have easily took. Oh, a critical hit Shadow Ball.
Crit.
Would have easily took out the Polisand. That might not have been in Real Hawk's calculations, maybe expecting to survive too. But Dragapult is definitely going to take a KO here if it decides to stay in. And there we see it. Another critical hit. It didn't matter. He was on such low health. But Real Hawk gets a free switch into a Dragapult of his own. It really comes down to speed here now. Who do you think's outspeeding?
Feels like Hawk might get the speed. Yep.
There he goes. Hawk takes out the Dragapult. A Shadow Ball was the move of choice. If he's locked into Shadow Ball, see just how much damage it does to a Sneasler. And has his head down. Is this his last Pokemon potentially?
I think it might be.
That'd be a lot easier to keep track of. But a Shadow Ball comes out.
Shadow Ball.
Does quite a bit. Dire Claw poisons. Not Sleep. Sleep would have been one you wanted to see there. However, another Shadow Ball comes out.
Sneasler down.
And that's it.
And that Hawk won.
Hawk won the battle. That was the battle. What a great battle.
Really?
Yeah.
So it was a proper speed tie. Oh my
Was the
word.
Dragapult a speed tie?
Yeah, IVs, EVs, everything the same.
Oh
Same item.
my goodness. Hawk, you did it!
I did it, yeah.
You are the only non-content creator on the server, and you've been going up against some giants. I know it's not the result you wanted, but that was a crazy battle. What were some moments, some key points in that battle that stood out to you?
When he went for Hyper Beam 2 times in a row, and I just thought he was going to go for something different after the first time he missed.
And then Sizzle came out, I missed the Hyper Beam, Swords Dance up, and I thought it was over. I thought from that point, Dan has won this battle.
Final thing that you want to tell the audience as kind of like a last thing, like you talking to the audience directly.
What's up, Mr. C? And Spiky. That's about it, really.
Congratulations, you did come out on top, and you're making it to the finals. How does it feel?
Scary, but also amazing to be a top 2 on the island. It's a great feeling, and like I said, I'm here to win. We've got not one more battle, we've got a best of 3 battle to finish off against either Duck or Vert, and I've got no clues winning that. That's those two know each other well. They've spent a lot of the time on the island together. It's going to be interesting.
But Vert is a very, very, very smart opponent. And on top of that, I think maybe the one that I have the most question marks with, because he has so many Pokemon available to him.
Yeah. I'm so nervous. So nervous. This is horrifying, honestly. Glad it's against Duck. I am. I don't know, I don't know what's gonna happen, but I would like to be knocked out by Duck, if by anyone.
I'll probably lead with Sableye. It's able to hang on with a bunch of his leads.
I'm leading Lucario. Because I think he threatens a few things, and he also has Trailblaze, which I think 3 of Duck's Pokemon are weak to.
I have a good team. I'm confident in my Pokemon. I'm confident in my ability and my knowledge. I just need to apply that and take my time to make decisions today.
I have switched up my strategy a bit because I've realized I just don't think my team is built right for like a really good balance exactly, and we're going hyper offense.
Trainers, please bring out your Pokemon.
Battle, start!
But I don't think either trainer has a huge advantage right off the bat, except Vert did mention his Lucario has Trailblaze. Yeah, so Trailblaze is a grass type move that is super effective against water types like Milotic, but has the additional effect of raising its speed. Vert's gonna try and go for the Jugular here. He sees that water type. I'm assuming he's gonna stick with his game plan. What do you think? What do you think the play is here, Spaz?
Honestly, I am.
This is gonna go great. This announcing is gonna go great. It's just gonna be Spaz laughing. Oh, but there is the Trailblaze upping his speed, doing quite a bit of damage. A Scald, a burn could be detrimental here. Okay, we don't see a burn on Lucario, but we do see a burn on Milotic. That's because Milotic's ability Marvel Scale, when it is burnt or has any status on it, its defense goes way up. Excuse me if it's special defense, but I'm pretty sure it's physical defense, and I believe that's the reason Duck was confident to stay in.
Right.
So that Trailblaze, while it did do a little over 30% there, it's gonna do nowhere near as much if Vert does decide to click it again. He already outsped, so Milotic may be the wall between getting swept by Lucario. You are, I don't know if you know, Spaz, I don't know if the audience knows, they probably do by now, but these two are rivals on the Battlecraft SMP.
Oh, are they?
So they do have a little bit of history, and this match, even though it's not the finals, it may as well be. I don't think they've had a proper on-stage, like, legitimate battle quite yet, and this might be the first time YouTube gets to see these two titans of Cobblemon go at it. Another Trailblaze comes out from Lucario, and another Scald using this next move on Lucario. Any and all sweeping potential Lucario had is now out the window. He does have a +2 in speed, but as you saw, that Trailblaze didn't do nearly as much damage.
Did not. I think Lucario's out here.
Yeah. Even with the burn, even a critical hit wasn't enough to take out on Milotic, and a recover on Duck's side.
Wow.
This is giving many people in the audience flashbacks of Cynthia. Is Milotic to really? Oh, he's saving
the bubbles.
Wow. So now what we saw were two Pokemon slowly going down in health, but Duck really changed it around with that recover. A Toxicroak Primarina. Wait a minute. Who? Oh, it missed. Okay, okay. It missed. It missed. Huge. Which isn't great for Duck, but he's still in the driver's seat here. A burned Lucario in the back is not going to be much of a threat for his team. It's just not going to be outputting the damage he wanted to.
Not at all.
As we've seen, and as you probably are familiar with, this Primarina does a lot of damage. It is definitely built offensively.
He's very strong.
Very strong indeed. So I don't think anything on Duck's team, thinking back on it, really wants to take a hit. Vert already looks like he clicked an attacking move, jumping up and down, trying to see what Duck does.
Impatient.
Okay, a little too biased. A little too biased. Putting the pressure on with his starter, the Pokemon he said was going to be with him. A switch to Superior.
Interesting.
Energy Ball. So Duck. So Energy Ball was used on Milotic and it did super effective damage. It wasn't the fairy move. Expecting another Energy Ball, maybe expecting Primarina to be choiced, or just thinking that Vert will go for it again. Superior definitely was the right choice there because it is not very effective.
Yeah, that was a genius play.
Superior, with the ability Contrary, can really get out of control here if Vert doesn't make the right play. Okay, so Contrary for both Spaz and the audience at home, it flips stat changes on their head. So a move that would typically lower your stats, one like Draco Meteor, or in Superior's case, Leaf Storm. When Leaf Storm is used and it connects, your special attack will drop by 2 stages, kind of balancing out how powerful the move is by making you lose your attack so you can't just spam it. But with Superior's hidden ability Contrary, every time Duck connects a Leaf Storm, he's going to get a 2x boost in special attack, so it's going to go up by 2 stages, making Superior a pretty unassuming Pokemon with some lower stats into a real powerhouse if you can get it online.
Yeah, I had no clue that was a thing. That's crazy.
Yeah, thankfully for Vert, he is aware of this, expecting it probably, switches into the Weavile.
Protect on Duck's end. It might be Vert's experience with Duck as a trainer. Duck is one who likes to take it a little bit slow, scout it out, and control the field after knowing what his opponent's hand is. And Vert took advantage of that slow play. Instead of Superior getting a Leaf Storm online and becoming a serious threat, Weavile, who definitely outspeeds and threatens Superior with super effective ice moves, is now on the field. And once again, the power shifted just like that. I don't think Vert's going to assume, predict the switch per se. He might, but I think he just sees red right now. He sees a Superior in front of him, and he's gonna click an ice move that does a lot of damage. That's what I'm thinking Vert's gonna do here. I don't think Duck is gonna let his Superior go down that easily. I think he switches.
Yeah, that'd definitely be the smarter play, I think.
But it all depends. Like we saw with Real Hawk in his last battle, everyone thought he was going to switch, even Dan clicking Pursuit. But he stayed in and doubled down on Hyper Beam, which I think is the play that won him the game. So typically the right move might be the easiest one to read, but we do see the switch into a Mamoswine. And there we go.
Interesting.
Vert, I was
Swords
wrong.
Dance.
He didn't see red. He expected the switch, and he played to it. Swords Dance now buffed Weavile attack stat by 2 stages. And a Weavile in this position is scary. As we saw with Swords Dance, it may not be Sneasler, but Weavile is just as threatening, if not even a little bit more with its ice typing. Oh, no, we see a play, and Ice Shard does allow him to go first.
Night Slash. Dang, oh my god.
Another Ice Shard from Duck won't be enough to take out this Weavile.
Oh,
there's the switch into Swampert.
Interesting.
Night Slash does
Interesting. Oh my
lot. Some form of priority on Swampert here. Doesn't matter, because Ice Shard is also priority. The Ice Shard we saw from Mamoswine, Weavile has the same move. So even if Swampert had priority, Weavile is way too fast. It's outrunning it. Maybe he was sacrificing Swampert. That is his starter. But sometimes you kind of have to get a safe switch in, and Blaziken comes out really fast here. So it might have been his plan from the beginning.
You think Blaziken outspeeds?
The thing with Blaziken, it has the hidden ability Speed Boost. More than likely, we're going to see a Detect or a Protect on Duck's side of the field, negating whatever Weavile tries to do, allowing Blaziken to get a Speed Boost. Because at the end of every he doesn't do it. He doesn't do it. He Swords Dance up.
Swords Dance. Okay.
All right. Well, that's
that could
true.
be big.
That's true. So he's not playing the slow game here. It might have been for the better, but we got 2 Swords Dance mobs on the field right now. Blaziken resisted the Night Slash, allowing him to live even with the Swords Dance boost from Weavile. Ice moves aren't going to do too much. Ice Shard probably won't take him out either. My question is, do we see a Detect or Protect now to get his speed up another stage? Because I don't think Blaziken outspeeds yet. He only has 1 speed boost, and Weavile is a very, very fast Pokemon.
Fast.
And there it is. There's the Detect.
Oh,
See once again the Night Slash. Doesn't do anything. Now we have the speed boost. So he's up 2 in speed. The real question is, does Blaziken outspeed Weavile now? Because if he doesn't, Duck has lost a majority of his team to this Weavile. And
I'm betting he does.
we're going to find out. Ice Shard doesn't do enough.
No,
it does do enough.
That was smart.
It does.
That was a smart play.
Hey, that could have came down to a roll. Ice Shard's not very effective. He still had 33% health left.
That's true. That was a bit of a gamble.
Yeah, Vert.
And on fire type.
Yeah, Vert didn't know if he outsped, so instead of clicking the Night Slash like he has the whole time before, he committed to the priority move, ensuring he would outspeed, and was just hoping that it would do just enough. And I think it did just enough. That might have gone either way, depending on if it was a high roll or a low roll.
Yeah, I respect the gambling mindset.
Yes.
Oh. Stinky.
Right. Stinky, Sableye, Shiny Sableye at that was Duck's any choice Pokemon for winning the Royden Gamzee event. And we're gonna see if it can bail him out of this really, really tough spot. To note with Sableye is it's running Prankster. Even though Weavile is super duper fast. Oh, let's see.
Okay. Protect.
Triple Axle. Yikes. Triple Axle from a Swords Dance Weavile, I think, is taking a Sableye out any day. But with the ability Prankster, it should allow, in most cases, Duck to move first here with a non-attacking move. Something like Thunder Wave,
Will-O-Wisp, especially if he can land it, could really bail him out of this situation, crippling Weavile's damage output. His Vert right now is in complete control of this game. He said he was going to go hyper offense. He used Trick, but he's Dark type.
Immune.
Duck did not take it into his calculations.
That's something I
didn't take it into my calculations. So the issue with Prankster is it doesn't work on Dark types, and Weavile is a Dark type. So any non-status move would not affect Weavile. Weavile might have been the perfect counter to Duck's whole plan. Night Slash comes out. Duck's losing them one by one. The dominoes are just falling.
Man. I'll write the melodic.
If anybody's gonna take a hit, it's gonna be Melodic. Or Melodic.
Absolutely.
I don't know. With that up defense boost from Marvel Scale, we're just gonna have to hope. I don't know if Duck's lost Mamoswine, Duck's lost Blaziken, Duck's lost Swampert.
I think he lost too many Pokemon. This might be it for Duck. I don't want to jinx or anything, but...
Oh, and there goes! Night Slash takes it out! Superior! I think even an Ice Shard may kill from this range.
Oh no.
He uses Protect. Scouts out what he's gonna do, probably a triple axle. There it is.
Bird is just sweeping him right now.
This is crazy. We've seen it with Weavile, and now we're seeing it with Sneasler. Or we've seen it with Sneasler. There it goes. Bert takes the semifinal match. What a crazy match. Bert.
Yes.
You did it. You did it.
Dude, that was insane.
You won.
I did. I can't believe what just happened, honestly. I made a choice to keep Weavile on the team because Battlecraft Season 1 was defined by Weavile, and Battlecraft Season 2 is being defined by more Steel-type Pokemon, and I was like, alright, we need some Steel, we need some Ice, I want to go with my boys, and I want to go hyper offense, and he just never stopped. He never slowed down.
Yeah, I mean, I kind of planned for everything but the Weavile, but Vert is like a very loyal to his Pokemon kind of guy, which I didn't take into consideration. I thought about just going for close combat right away with Blaziken when it came in, but I didn't think he'd stay in. I thought, seeing how good it did right away, I thought that he would switch out and maybe say, okay, maybe I can use this later. So when I went for the Swords Dance and he stayed with, I don't remember what he used, but he stayed in and hit it and took it down below half, I thought, oh, that's it.
Yes, Blaziken's second speed boost, I wasn't sure if that was going to be enough to outspeed Weavile, so I Ice Sharded, but I wasn't sure if that was going to do it.
You know, a 4 times resisted Ice Shard still took it out from about just under a third range. It hits hard, man. He outplayed me. He outread, he stayed in, he followed his gut, and he killed it. Not excuses. He beats me in that situation either way. I didn't get the lead I wanted for whatever reason. I wanted to lead with Sableye, but my Lodic came out. I don't know why that happens. But we went with it, and it is what it is. I think I lose that either way. I don't think it matters. GG to Vert, and I'll be rooting for him in the finals.
You got the finals coming up real soon. Are you ready?
I'm as ready as I'm gonna be. You know, I'm looking at all the Pokemon I know Hawk. I'm looking at all the Pokemon I know Hawk has used, and I'm trying to figure out. I think there's a pretty solid difference between Duck's team and Hawk's team. So I'm trying to see if I can switch anything around. But man, that Dragapult is what I'm worried about. I'm considering giving Scarf to Weavile. I don't know.
Is there anything you want to say to the audience directly, kind of your final words as a participant?
Sub to Mighty Duck. It's the year of the duck. Big things coming. Don't miss out. And like the video.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have made it to the finals. These two trainers will be going head-to-head in a best-of-3 set. Who the winner will be is anybody's guess, so place your bets in the comments. Did your favorite trainer make it this far? And even if they didn't, leave a comment saying who your favorite trainer was and why. Were they a crazy strong battler, or just someone whose content you enjoy? But enough about that, we have two trainers who fought, defeated, and eliminated many opponents to stand where they are now. And I can't wait to see who wins. This finals match will be a best-of-3, and it will be between Trainer Realhawk and Trainer Vert. Once again, this will be a 6v6, and we know the rules by now. Trainers, please bring out your Pokemon.
Battle, start!
All right, once again, we see the same lead from Vert leaning into that Lucario, and a familiar lead on Real Hawk's side as well with the Palisand. What do you think the opening move here is, Duck?
Honestly, if it's not broke for Vert, you don't want to fix it. Absolutely dismantling his previous opponent. But the issue here with Vert is that I don't know if this Lucario is going to take an Earth Power or any kind of ground attack very well. It has the Trailblaze that it can set up and raise its speed, but I don't necessarily think that's a risk that Vert's going to want to take here, so he's probably best to switch out.
Yeah, and as we see, one small decision, a Meteor Mash comes out, not doing too much damage. Like you said, it is a bulky mon, and an Earth Power
Oh boy.
takes Lucario pretty low, but he hangs on. And we saw in your guys' battle earlier today that even though he had a burnt Lucario on low health, he did decide to switch, a move that you don't expect to see. So here it is again.
There it is. Oh dear.
But a shore up on Real Hawk's side was probably the best way to take advantage of that play. Instead of doing an Earth Power, which Dragonite would have been immune to, he gets all that health back, and it's kind of similar to last battle.
But you have to wonder, what is Vert going for here with the Dragonite on a ground and ghost type Pokemon? There has to be a reason other than the immunity that it's switched in.
I would assume he has some sort of ice move, especially with his purchases from the shop. He basically bought me out of TM, so an ice move was, I'm assuming, is one of Dragonite's tools today.
Very, very, very good move. Oh, there it is.
There's the switch into Sylveon,
Oh,
and there's the Dragon Dance.
Yep. Well, we've seen it before. That Hyper Beam, though, I don't know how much Marvel Scale is going to do in holding back a Hyper Beam. I imagine he lives it, but does Hawk want to put himself in a position where he has to recharge on the next turn?
I believe he's also running Hyper Voice as well, which might be a middle option. May not do as much damage, but not having to recharge will be a big plus, and be able to take advantage of multi-scale breaking. But once again, Vert's in this situation where he's what? He decides to stay in.
Oh boy.
Not a bad play. Quick attack to break the Marvel Scale.
Is it going to outspeed a Dragonite and live a hit?
I believe it
does.
does.
It just goes for the chip
Just
damage.
double quick attack, and we see another Earthquake. Wow, once again, Vert decides to stay in. I'm not sure if a double quick attack was the right play there. Either of them does. Oh.
Oh dear. Yep.
Scizor comes out. Scizor is his guy. He's leaned on Scizor a lot. He says it's been his favorite Pokemon throughout this whole deal. But like I was saying, Hawk is a very calculating player and knows a lot about Pokemon. And sometimes that overthinking is really hard when you're dealing with an opponent like Vert, who's a little bit new to the competitive scene, a set of fresh eyes, and a fresh take on basically everything we've learned to come and know.
Absolutely. Vert, absolutely. He's not one that's too confident in his skills, but I think he's done a great job at showcasing that he absolutely belongs here. This Scizor, though, however, is a threat. We know it gets Swords Dance, Bullet Punch for priority. We know it gets U-turn for swapping out. Oh boy.
And there's that Bullet Punch.
Oh boy.
Ice Spinner does not
Ice
do
Spinner.
too much.
Interesting decision. Interesting decision there.
Hawk, he feels like he has a free Bullet Punch here. And we see it. Saving that Lucario.
Sacks off the Lucario. Yep, wants a clean switch. It's a great move from Vert. The fire types, oh boy.
Garchomp, though.
That's a strong Pokemon. That is a strong Pokemon.
Absolutely. I don't think a Bullet Punch is going to do too much.
Nope. You also have to watch out for potentially Rough Skin and Rocky Helmet.
And now we see the play. Oh, I thought Vert might have set up, but an Earthquake does a ton of damage to Garchomp. A knockoff takes off the Expert Belt. Okay, so no Rocky Helmet, but the Rough Skin chip was definitely there, taking him a little bit above 50%. Still, I don't know if a Bullet Punch cleans up a Garchomp here.
I don't think it does. I could be wrong here. We've seen that this Scizor is incredibly strong. Obviously, Bullet Punch is boosted by Technician. We've seen it do a lot more damage than we've expected in the past. I wouldn't be surprised if it could take out a Garchomp from this range. However, you got to be careful here if you're Hawk. Not knowing with that Primarina in the back, you probably want that Bullet Punch priority, maybe to deal with it down the line. But this is a big turn for both trainers. Absolutely. Oh, there it is.
The offense stays up. He hangs on.
Oh boy.
Rough Skin does damage, and Dragon Claw finishes the job. He's running clear cut.
Oh, there it is. There it is.
And there, yeah, that Dragon Bolt is scary to say the least. And now with Garchomp at such low health, even if Hawk is choiced, he doesn't have to click Draco Meteor here to pick up the kill. He could pick up, or he could choose any of his other moves. Probably Shadow Ball is what I'd have to guess. and even if Primarina switches in, it should still do a good chunk of damage. And Scizor, how Hawk's been running him is just to not deny setup on the other side of the field. Garchomp is also a Pokemon with Sword Stance with Dragon Dance that if Vert wanted to, and as he has for a lot of these past battles, could have set up with, so that hyper offense on Hawk's end, even though it didn't pick up the kill on Garchomp, it made sure he didn't set up, and now he's in a pretty controlling position as far as this turn goes.
Well, damage, but there it is, the Shadow Ball. The right play.
Yep. Well, obviously, Primarina. Oh! Weavile comes out. We do know has a Focus Sash. He did tell us that.
I wonder if Vert predicts a switch and goes for the Swords Dance. We've seen it before in a previous battle, and it did wonders for him then.
Exactly, and that's what's really scary here. It really, really is, because every bone in my body is saying that Vert's bound to click Sword Stance. Vert has locked in his move. Sword Stance is threatening. Triple Axle is threatening. Ice Shard is threatening. Any move that he clicks, even a Night Slash, might kill. And the switch, we do see it preserving the Drag Ball into the Goodra.
And there's the Goodra.
And there it is!
Oh boy.
Is it going to happen again is the question. A Swords Dance Weavile. We saw the damage it can do. Focus Sash still intact.
And I think this is the only Pokemon that's taking... Oh dear. Triple Axle coming through. Oh my goodness.
He doesn't even take it.
Oh my goodness. We could see it again right here.
He doesn't even take it. Oh my god.
Oh man, this is incredible. This Weavile, which Vert is incredibly proud of, one of the Pokemon that are dearest to him. I know for that for a fact. Unbelievable, incredibly fast, incredibly high attack, +2, not resisted by Goodra, but this thing is an absolute powerhouse.
Connected every one of Triple Axle to take down that Goodra. What a crazy damage output. Everybody, and I mean everybody, after seeing Dan's performance was preparing for Sneasler. But I don't think anyone saw Weavile coming in and just taking the limelight like it is today.
Every single Pokemon on his team in one hit.
That's the truth. Now here's the question that we were talking about before. Does a Swords Dance Ice Shard one-shot? And I think it does. There it is.
Oh man. Yep. That might... Oh, I don't want to call it too early, but this is looking... like a very, very tough spot for Hawk.
Night Slash hangs on. Earth Power. That's big. It might not be the damage that... It might not be enough, but at least breaking the sash is something.
Oh. Wow. Sneasler coming in now. Oh boy. There it is. He switched up. He doesn't have the Sneasler.
Ice Shard kills.
Oh man.
Super effective. Vert takes round 1. Good job, fellas. Good job.
I knew the Weavile was taking me down. I knew it was going.
I couldn't believe it took out Goodra.
Right, gentlemen, we're gonna jump right into round 2. If you can return to your locker rooms, you cannot switch any of your Pokemon. You can't switch any of your items nor your moves.
Stop
jumping. But take the time to think, and then I'll call you right back out.
Okay. Hey.
How you doing?
I'm alright. I'm actually, I've calmed down after the first battle now. I made a few misplays. I let Sizzle go early, shouldn't have. Weavile was too fast. Everyone was in shock when it took out Goodra, but I knew Goodra was gone. I know how damaging Triple Axle can be and how it ups the damage each time on each turn. So I was expecting Goodra to go, and then from that point, everything was weak. I need to keep Sylveon and Sizzle are the ones who just need to stay alive.
All right, let's see how it goes. Let's hop out the call and we'll talk to both of you. Bert.
Yes'm.
Hawk, are you both ready for round 2?
I'm ready.
Battle, start!
Hawk, a new lead. But Goldango, I think, here has a little bit more options, I'd say, to put pressure. Shadow Ball, not doing too much.
Wow.
Dragon Pulse, not doing too much either.
Both trainers holding their ground. But I don't think if you're Vert, you want to lose this Goldango too early. That Sneasler not here is definitely a little easier. Now, ooh!
Thunderbolt does a good bit.
I'd imagine a switch here.
No, absolutely not.
However, as we've seen in the past, Vert is not one to switch. And knowing... Oh, wow. Just barely. Oh boy, there it is. This will be interesting.
Lucario has a great match here. You could probably finish it off pretty easily.
Able to use multiple attacks. Oh,
Meteor
interesting
Mash.
decision.
Maybe expecting the switch. Doesn't seem like Vert's ever been too worried about taking a little bit of damage with this Lucario. Just doing some
No.
damage, using it to kind of
Yep.
scout, make some riskier plays to say the least.
For Meteor Mash again, knowing it will most likely be within range, and there it is. Just enough. Just enough.
But like you said, Gooey has taken effect not only once but twice, so pretty much everything should be outspeeding.
Exactly, but it also has access to Bullet Punch. Don't forget. We don't know if that's what it's running for sure, but it can use it.
Yeah, he might just let it go down here. Even with the 2 speed drops, I don't know if Polisan outspeeds, but a switch comes out in the Primarina. Stealth Rock.
Oh dear.
Ooh, breaking
You know
the
what?
sash.
Breaking the sash of the Weavile, and that is a huge play for Hawk. Huge play for Hawk and detrimental of Vert. Unless he forces a switch, not going to be able to safely get the Swords Dance up on that Weavile.
A great adaptation by Hawk. I mean, that's the thing with 2 out of 3s. You get to see what your opponent's running, and a surprise factor might get you off guard once. But Stealth Rocks, for those who don't know, are hazards on now Vert's side of the field. So every time he switches in a Pokemon, they're going to be taking a little bit of chip damage. And Focus Sash only works if your Pokemon is at full health. See how Vert responds. Is he going to be able to take care of those hazards? That's the real question.
But you don't want to be taking if you're... Oh, here it comes.
Sylveon is what we
Ooh.
see. An Ice Beam takes it pretty well. Does he get freezing? Frozen?
No.
Frozen? Okay,
Oh
we're okay.
my goodness.
We're okay. 2 fairies on the field. Sylveon Hawkset is a very important piece that he needs to keep alive for later in this game. It took quite a bit of damage already. I don't know how long the Sylveon is going to be around for.
Yeah, I mean, Vert clearly showing that he is going for all-out damage. A lot of his Pokemon dealing more damage than we expect.
And it has been doing nothing but wonders for him today. As we've seen, Vert has been in control for most of the battles he's been in, and that's just been through sheer offensive presence. A flip turn, reposition
Wow.
into Lucario. Hyper Beam, still takes it out.
Oh.
Oh.
I wonder... Oh, no. Oh, it was a Hyper Voice, not a Hyper Beam.
Oh, it was
My
Hyper
apologies.
Voice? Okay, I thought it was Hyper
Yeah.
Beam. That
I
changes
did too.
everything. That means we got a big decision on our hands here. Vert comes in with a Dragon type against a Fairy type that can move freely. What is his plan?
But keeping in mind that Marvel scale on this Dragonite, will it be enough to tank a Hyper Voice or a Hyper Beam? And then, as well, can it get rid of the stones?
There's a switch.
There it is. There
Out
it
comes
is.
the Ice Spinner into the ground type, doing a good chunk of damage. Rocky Helmet, though,
Mhm.
breaking the Marvel scale. That might have been his play from the get.
Exactly, exactly. And then on top of that, you still have that Sylveon in the back. But does Vert have Defog on this Dragonite, or did he expect the Ice Spinner to get rid of rocks just now?
That is the question. Yeah, Ice Spinner only does work for terrain, so those rocks are still here sticking around.
Exactly,
Earthquake
exactly.
on the
There it
Buckingham.
is.
Doesn't do too much, and a Shore Up gets Hawk right back to a healthy
Wow.
position with his Polisan. A underrated pick, probably the most underrated of the island so far as performance goes. Polisan has been a problem for everybody Hawk has faced.
I wonder what Vert does here.
Wait, no, Dragon Dance, Shadow Ball, not doing that
Oh
much.
boy.
That's a little scary.
Vert's in a position where he can go for another Dragon Dance here.
Yeah, Vert realized.
Potentially two.
He realized that he's not doing enough damage, but the Polisan isn't exactly threatening any damage back on him. With the Dragon Dance set up, he's still got 58% HP. 2 more, and it might not be Weavile the one to sweep, but it might be Dragonite.
Deals with a bunch of his Pokemon very well.
Another Dragon
There it is.
Dance, another Shadow Ball. Well, here's the thing. What I'm thinking is Hawk's special defense drop. That's huge. But the big thing is I'm thinking Hawk is banking on getting Dragonite low enough for a priority move to finish the job.
Ooh.
Or just hanging on
Oh,
with
boy.
Buckingham. Wow, what a bulky Pokemon. Even a +2 Ice Spinner didn't get the job done. Honestly, I think Hawk has real initiative saving Sylveon, saving Scizor. He's got the Pokemon in the back that can get the job done. I mean, you can't blame...
Oh, there it is.
You can't blame these trainers for really taking their time. This island has been nothing but stressful battle after stressful battle since day one. I mean, you as a competitor, since day one, it has been nothing but your life on the line the whole time. And these guys made it to the finals. What stress or pressure do you think they're under?
Oh, I can't imagine. I mean, I felt stress and pressure on the first day in the battle that I took place in, and this is just miles above that, even in the semifinals. This is incredible. Obviously, Hawk in a position where one wrong move could cost him the entire tournament, and Vert in the driver's seat in terms of games in hand. But the pressure that they're feeling right now, knowing that Vert is so close and Hawk is so close to evening out this final series, it's difficult, you know? Just one little mistake we've seen in so many battles, or one little misread or one great play from one trainer can cost an entire, or win them an entire battle.
He tries to set up, which he doesn't. Dragon Claw just to take out the Pala Sand, takes a little bit of Rocky Helmet chip. I think Hawk has plenty of tools to deal with this Garchomp that isn't up in speed or isn't up in attack.
Definitely something. Oh boy.
An Aerodactyl immune to those ground type moves that Garchomp loves to run. Dragon Claw probably isn't going to be doing too much damage. And Aerodactyl, as Callie knows, is one of the fastest Mons I have ever seen. Outspeeding a Choice Scarf max speed, up speed Nature Rayquaza. This is one of the fastest Aerodactyls I've ever witnessed. Garchomp's in a little bit of danger here depending on what Aerodactyl's running and depending on how high attack stat he has. And I don't think anything in the back, Weavile, Primarina included, do not want to switch into just a really strong move from a very scary Aerodactyl.
Man, this is an imposing Pokemon.
Absolutely. And one that he got at the Fossil Gotcha. You should have gambled, Duck. Maybe it would have changed things.
I don't think it changes anything. Anyways, back to the battle.
Look at Spaz. That is our #1 patron of the Fossil Gotcha. Everybody go subscribe to Spaz for going into debt over Fossil Gotcha.
Absolutely, and look where it got him. There we go. Right up there with the splash TMs. Yep.
And we have a switch into Primarina, who's going to take a big Earthquake.
Seen in the past. There it is.
Earthquake comes out, Bubbles goes down. Nige here, the Aerodactyl, the last minute switch on the Hawks team is doing a great job. Ice Shard does it kill?
I don't think so. I don't know, it'd be tough. You'd be hard pressed to find this Ice Shard killing, I think.
Oh, Ice Shard does a lot, but not enough.
Oh boy.
Stone Edge.
The risky move there, but it worked out. Oh my goodness. Also showing it is not scarfed.
Yeah, I believe Vert is down to his last Pokemon.
Goldengo potentially?
Maybe. Either way, Revenge Kill, Sandblaster, the Garchomp takes out Nige, but he's in a low health range, and a Dragapult still alive and healthy with no fairy immunity in the back. I think Hawk's about to run away with this game.
Yep. I think that might... Oh, that's it.
There he goes.
GG.
Oh, GG's. I was muted, sorry.
sorry.
Well done, GG.
All right, trainers, we're going to keep you right here on the battlefield. I'm going to give you 2 minutes. Think it over, and then we're going to have the finals.
All right.
One more battle. I'm glad it's come down to this.
For all the marbles. Agreed.
It has come down to the final match, and the winner of this battle will be crowned champion. Both of these trainers and their Pokemon have proven themselves and made some amazing plays to get them to this moment. If you've made it this far, please like the video, but also stick around after the battle for the bloopers and the outtakes from this island experience. But what Pokemon was the MVP of the island? And what Pokemon is going to lead their trainer to victory? We're going to find out right now.
Battle, start!
The finals have started. Vert versus Hawk. It's come down to a best of 3. Hawk has 1, Vert has 1, and we have a Hisuian Gudra staring down a Goldengo, the same lead as last battle.
I wonder if Vert anticipates the Thunderbolt and switches into one of his ground types.
That's the scary thing. That is where my head went. First thing I thought was switch into Garchomp, take the Thunderbolt. But if Hawk is thinking the same thing, a surprise Dragon Pulse, we might see it. It still does good damage to Goldengo, even if it doesn't switch. Does come.
Dragon Pulse.
Lucario comes out. There's the Dragon Pulse, okay?
Yeah.
A critical hit's the only reason it did that much damage. It was not very effective. So Vert thought 2 steps ahead. Hawk thought 2 steps ahead. And now we're here. A Lucario facing down a Gudra with a close combat could be very scary.
Also have to be careful again because the Dragapult and the Palisand in the back, which we've seen the switch in for as well.
Real Hawk really flexing the fact of how valuable ghost types are to have. I wasn't expecting the ghost type to be the one to stand out and cancel
out so many of the big threats.
And there's the switch.
Into the Palisand.
Yep.
In the close combat doesn't affect a ghost type. Fighting moves don't hit ghost types. Not necessarily a bad play on Vert's end, but just a good one on Hawks.
I think it's Weavile.
Primarina.
Tough.
Stealth rocks are back out. See, Hawk once again knows these hazards are necessary to shut down Weavile. So there they are.
Yep. I wonder if Weavile might have been the right move there, switching in for free before the rocks and then being able to get that Swords Dance off.
Does Vert have hazard control? He might have not clicked it last time, but if he has something to deal with any type of hazards, he could catch Hawk pretty off guard in the later half of this game. Weavile could once again come in and do the damage we know it can do. And we got to switch. A little bit of a quicker choice. A little bit of confidence that Ice Beam is not going to do a lot. No freeze, no 10% freeze. Goodra sitting at a healthy 85%. Garchomp may come out expecting the Thunderbolt. And then it's in a pretty good spot against the Goodra, but let's see how...
Oh, there it is.
How far ahead did Hawk think? Primarina gets out with the flip turn, a move that lets you switch out. Garchomp comes out, and there is the Thunderbolt.
Yeah, what a play. What a play, just like you called it. What a play by Vert, and just a safe move from Hawk. But you have to expect that Earthquake is coming through hard right now from that Garchomp, and you got to not be scared to click it if you're Vert, I think.
Yeah, absolutely. The only issue is Aerodactyl comes in once again. Earthquake is not hitting a flying type. Flying types are immune to all ground type moves.
I wonder if Vert goes for a setup here, either Swords Dance or Dragon Dance. I'm not sure if he has it on the set. We didn't see it last time, I don't believe.
Oh, there's a switch from the Goodra into the Palisand. Dragon Claw does a good bit of damage to it. And Palisand is not immediately threatening Garchomp here. Oh, he set up his own rocks on a Shora. I wonder, maybe his calculations, he just needs a little bit more damage to put him over the edge. It doesn't seem like Hawk is running too many, or if any at all, focus sashes from what I've seen.
We know the Aerodactyl is not scarfed. It's not locked into a move. Oh, there's the Dragonite. With the heavy-duty boots and the Earth Power, clean switch for the Dragonite once again.
Neither trainer has lost too much ground, but we know this Palisand is not going to be hitting Dragonite very hard. And if he is rocking Defog, it might be the time to bring it out.
Yep, or Dragon Dance and set up to do some damage elsewhere. Oh, Ice Spinner. I think Vert thinks that gets rid of hazards. That's what I think. Oh, the special defense drop is not good for Vert.
And we see a switch into Goldango, who's still around, and a Shora.
Oh.
Like we were saying earlier, ghost types have had a huge presence, and a Goldango is also a ghost type. A Shadow Ball from Goldango hits basically everything on Hawk's team as well for some pretty good damage.
Outside of the Dragapult remaining, it's a question mark as to whether or not Hawk has anything that can really do some damage to this thing.
Absolutely, and maybe he just thinks the Shadow Ball will take it out, but it hangs on. Special defense dropping all Earth Power.
Oh!
Both of them hanging on with super low health. Either of those killing would have been a monumental shift. Like we said, Vert needed to make a big play, and he really did. If 8% more, he would have had a full health Goldango, which matches up really well into the rest of Hawk's team.
Yeah, that's the only issue here now is it puts it in with that range. But taking out that Palisand was big for Vert. It was posing a huge threat.
Absolutely.
Kind of stalling out his team quite a bit.
Once again, out of all these Mons, we have some great, well-known Mons with a proven track record. Goldango, amazing. Dragonite, amazing. Dragapult is scary in every connotation. But a Palisand has been close to Real Hawk's MVP, I think. I mean, hanging on right there was massive. And that was a critical hit, believe it or not.
I was just about to say, yeah.
If that critical hit was a turn earlier, we would be in a very, very different spot. Pokemon, is a lot of people, it gets a lot of flack for being a game of variables, chance, and luck, but it's kind of its charm. Critical hits, chances, misses, is kind of the most exciting, at least from a spectator standpoint, when watching some really high-level matches.
And that's exactly what this is. Two competitors that have battled their way through a gauntlet, an incredible gauntlet, and earned their way into this final battle, and it's come down to the wire. I think this is exactly what anybody watching wanted out of this channel. Out of this challenge. Oh.
And there it is, Aerodactyl Nige, another really, really scary Pokemon on Real Hawk's side. Definitely has the speed advantage in this case. Any move from it, as long as it connects, should be enough to take out this Goldango.
take... Does this thing have heavy duty boots? It did not take stones damage.
Flying types are able to avoid spikes and toxic spikes because those hazards are considered laying on the ground, but stealth rocks float in the air. So even those who levitate or fly above the air, for the audience at home, they should still be taking damage from stealth rocks in specific. Shadow Ball comes out. We outspeeds. That is a fast Goldango.
Is that a scarfed Goldango?
Potentially. I'm looking at Callie in the stands. How did Rayquaza not outspeed that? But Goldango, look at her not in her head. This is ridiculous. That's some huge damage. That is in Ice Shard range 100%.
I was about to say that is Ice Shard range for sure. For sure.
That might have been a Choice Scarf Goldango. And with that speed advantage, a lot of people say speed is the most important stat in Pokemon, especially when it comes to singles. And wow, I don't think Hawk, I don't think either of us, I don't think anybody was ready for that Goldango to be the thing that outspeeds that Aerodactyl. I think he's really thinking of how is he going to get the upper hand with this momentum that Goldango allowed him to have. And that decision leads us to Dragonite. An extreme speed from this range, I'm not sure if it will kill. However, Hawk is definitely going to want to click Stone Edge. I believe that might be the only rock type move he's rocking.
Big risk there.
That's what's scary. Unless he has Ice Fang potentially. Stone Edge is probably the move we're going to see. A miss could happen. I don't know why Dragonite's here. He has to have something, right?
Some moves we haven't seen from this Dragonite. Earthquake, Dragon Dance, Ice Spinner. What's his last move? Roost.
Roost loses the flying type. Ice Spinner is not going to do enough because it loses the flying type.
Oh, wow. What a play.
Either way, not too detrimental on Vert's side of the field because Vert is pretty much in the same spot now. But we do know Aerodactyl's going to outspeed, which might have been the information Hawk was looking for.
I think you want to give up a Dragon Dance opportunity. I think you...
Stone Edge?
You got to be...
Misses! Stone Edge misses! God. Dragon Dance comes out!
I don't know if that's enough.
I don't know if he's going to be fast enough.
I know it's a speedy attacker set, so this is interesting. I have that insider information. We just got call from the sidelines. It is a speedy attacker set.
Oh my god, and who is going to outspeed first? Like, speed is so important, and whoever moves first in this next turn, it's a big
now
deal.
+1 is extreme speed enough to take out Aerodactyl.
We did see
at
that.
30%.
We did see that Vert, even with a speed boost, attack boost, he made sure to, against your Blaziken, click Ice Shard just to ensure he had priority. So we could see an extreme speed come out here if he's not too confident.
Oh, this is a tough spot. This is a crazy... That's the risk of running that Stone Edge and even Rock Slide as well. That inaccuracy is a massive risk on those rock type attacks. Oh man, this is crazy.
It's exciting. I don't know what's going to happen. Is this speed boost enough? Is he going to outspeed the Aerodactyl? Is Hawk going to get scared and switch out? What do you do here?
I think if you're Hawk, you're... I'm not sure. Oh my god, he still outspeeds.
And this
incredible.
The Stone Edge does it. Vert had the chance to really step on the gas there, and it just probably really close as far as speed goes, got outsped.
Yeah, you can't help but wonder if extreme speed would have got the job done. And there it is.
Absolutely. And then once again, Hawk, even after the miss, stuck to his guns. Click Stone Edge again, and this time connecting, it got the job done. Yeah, there we go.
Yeah, see, yep, the confirmation.
Vert thought Ice Spinner get rid of hazards, but the Ice Shard's gonna take care of the Aerodactyl.
I think the Scizor maybe comes through here. It's not going to go down to an Ice Shard, unfortunately. Tough spot to be in.
And there's the Scizor. This brings us back to the hazards. If Weavile still had its Focus Sash, he'd be in a great spot, but since those hazards, those rocks were still there to break the sash, I don't think an Ice Shard non-boosted is going to do enough to an 89% health Scizor. Two captains right now facing down against each other. I know that Primarina is Vert's partner in all this, but this Weavile has had an incredible showing, and Hawk Scizor since day one has been nothing but a menace on the island.
Yeah, taking out a ton of Pokemon, you know, maybe right there behind potentially Weavile and Sneasler. Very, very up there in discussion for MVP for sure. It's coming in. That's gonna take a bullet punch. Maybe Garchomp.
And here
Oh,
we see
there it
the
is.
switch into the
The
chomp,
Garchomp.
into the bullet punch. He doesn't go too crazy, which is good. There's the rough skin.
Wow.
But
Leftovers. Health down just. Oh, whoa! I thought it held on for a second.
That would have been crazy. It dropped itself just a little bit down to 77. I believe all Vert has left is his Weavile and his Primarina, unless he throws something else out here. Does he just go into... Oh! Lucario's still here! Lucario is still here. A little bit more chip damage might be enough that he needs to get over the edge. Vert is not down and out yet.
Here. But what is Lucario's move that it goes for?
If it goes for close combat
That'll
and
be
we
the
see
question.
Dragapult come out, that might be the end of the game right there.
Oh man, this could be... We could see a crazy play right here. Again, that puts us right back where we were a few turns ago. Totally even, because this is a Pokemon that we did not count on still being around. I guess we both thought it was gone. This is a turn of events, to say the least.
And it goes to show just how having, even on 62% health, one Pokemon can make such a difference. Dragapult comes out. Does he go for the close combat? He does!
Oh!
He does! The Ghost type is immune!
Situation here.
I mean, both of these trainers fighting tooth and nail. We have reached the 32-minute mark for this battle.
Oh boy.
I don't know. I can't tell who's going to win this. And a
Oh.
switch into the Primarina, into the Shadow Ball. Honestly,
Oh.
special defense drop doesn't happen. It's locked into Shadow Ball. I think it lives another one. A fairy type move.
It definitely does.
An ice
It
type
took
move.
the stones damage on the way in as well.
Absolutely, absolutely. We have this Primarina has been Vert's partner since day one, and it is currently threatening everything on Real Hawk's side of the field. Even if it's not very effective damage, as long as it's somewhat neutral, getting Scizor a little bit lower could put it potentially in the Ice Shard range, and I think that's what Vert needs to do if he wants to win.
I don't know if he still has the energy ball. Oh dear.
Ice Beam comes out. Gudra's still around too. There's so many Pokemon that I counted down. Freeze!
Oh!
Frozen!
Whoa!
A freeze! 10% chance to freeze. Gudra cannot move. Gudra is
Oh
frozen
man.
solid.
Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Is this where we see the Weavile come in?
The last thing you want to see on Hawk's side of the field is a freeze. If we do see a switch from Primarina into the Weavile and Hawk switches out into Scizor, we're back in that same spot. I don't know. Primarina doesn't have a lot of setup capabilities, but maybe
Well,
you just
the other
take
thing,
this.
does Hawk have a fire type move on this? No, he does not.
Here comes Sylveon, still at full health. Ice Beam once again. No freeze this time. But that freeze allowed Primarina to start outputting so much damage on so much of the rest of the team that Hawk is really preserved and kept healthy, putting everything in potentially Ice Shard range. And Weavile, having that around in the back is a serious threat.
And as well, the Lucario in the back as well. Oh man, which can easily take out this Sylveon. If he's running it, of course.
Moonblast, a
Oh,
good
wow.
chunk of damage. Hyper Voice, this is a really strong Sylveon. Bubbles hangs on 6%.
Oh, don't forget the quick attack. Don't forget the quick attack
Quick
now, though.
attack, you're totally right. Quick attack's more than likely coming out right now. So many things to think about. I don't know if Bert remembers that he has quick attack or not, and even if he does, he might just let Bubbles go down here. It might be the right play to make. Thing here though, quick attack does come out like we see. Does the life orb recoil take it down? It does.
It
Both
does.
of the fairy
Oh,
types
boy.
off the field at the same time. Bubbles' last battle. Oh boy, what comes out from both trainers? Who goes first in this situation? I think they both get to choose, and they don't
both
know.
go.
They both get to choose. So this matchup right here could easily decide the game.
I think if you're Vert, you're going into... Well, the question is, do you think he's going to Dragapult or Scizor?
That is the huge question.
Is it 2v2 right now?
No, we still got a frozen Gudra.
That's right, that's right.
We still got a frozen Gudra, and I think you have to keep Lucario just to do the damn... Oh, but Triple Axel will do it. Vert has nothing but power left.
There it
Lucario
is.
comes out. Toothless
The
comes out.
Dragapult. Not what you want to see.
Not what you want to see unless Lucario... No, Lucario's... No, not what you want to see at all.
Keep in mind, there is now no dragon immunity in the back. He can go for... Yeah.
Flamethrower comes out. Weavile comes out. This is Vert's last stand. He's just going to have to Ice Shard everything. Hope it kills. Stealth Rocks, they're going to be taking Stealth Rocks damage on Vert's side of the field the whole time.
On Hawks as well. Don't forget the rocks are over
on
there.
Hawks,
so
that's,
that's Scizor.
that's the one. That's the one. Ice Shard doesn't take it out.
Enough.
It hangs
there
on.
it is.
Toothless with the flamethrower.
Unbelievable.
The Weavile that has run through teams is down, and Real Hawk wins the
Wow.
first ever Cobblemon Elimination Island. Let's go talk to the competitor.
The first battle, I was like panicking. I was like, oh no, I need to overthink, and it cost me. But from that point, I just calmed down and I was like, you know what? If I lose now, I lose, but I'm gonna go out swinging no matter what.
I couldn't be happier about how that went. Although, you know, I came in here to mess some people up. I talked some trash about Duck in my interview in the beginning, and I'm happy that I beat him, but you know, that was tough. I was sweating, I was shaking, I drank too much coffee, all of it.
And oh my god, Palisand, what a little sleeper that he was. He just sat there and did not let anyone bully him around.
Hawk's battle was legitimately one of the most fun things I've ever done. Well, certainly the most fun thing I've ever done in Pokemon, and the most challenging, and that was really cool. And Team Obsidian will be back. That's, you know, we may be blasting off, but there'll be an again. Me not realizing that Ice Spinner doesn't work on hazards. Yep, that's not how that move works apparently. So that's unfortunate, but it was a learning opportunity, and the rest of it I'm really happy with.
Well, these 6 were my first 6. This was the first 6 I had built against Calais. So these guys are special to me. The only Pokemon I used outside of these 6 was Sneasler, and Sneasler fell straight away, so I knew these 6 were special. I knew they were the ones to do it for me. And this guy right here, he led the charge.
Check out the creators that were involved with Elimination Island, hosted by the Evil Defiler, the Toiler, and the Toyer. The person who stands in front of me, God. Seriously, everybody that was involved in this project was awesome. I didn't know over half of the people here. I didn't know Yuze, and I had a great time. I lost myself in this. I had too much fun, to be honest. It was entirely intoxicating, and I hope to do it again sometime.
If you guys want to continue to see more Elimination Islands, you guys need to subscribe to iMan25. He wants to do so many more of these events. And if you guys subscribe and let him know this was a killer video, hit that subscribe button, hit the like button, and also, from me, let me know your favorite Pokemon.
Just a second. He doesn't get to do it. He doesn't get to do it.
He gets to do
Why does
it.
he get to do it.
He gets
No
to
one
do
else
it.
got to do it.
Hawk
No one
got
else
to do it,
got
and
Real
now I
Hawk
get to
just
do
got to
it.
do it.
No, I don't
Come
want
on,
to do
Doc,
it.
step up there.
I was actually on a show called Nichin Kite Mares.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Why am I doing your accent? Oh, really?
This is embarrassing.
It's gonna be a love tap.
Hey, I'm a duck,
chicken.
I'm a duck, not a chicken.
Prove it.
This is heinous.
Wait,
I
you
get
get
last
last
words.
words?
Don't you?
Yep.
You oh.
What do you want?
Are they all gonna line up, or are they gonna do this at the same time, or are they gonna? How's this gonna?
They're gonna present them like actual dishes. Have you not seen a single thing of my show?
Can you put yourself on survival real quick? I just want to see something.
wait, why is there a sword in your head?
The counterfeiting operation has begun.
Yeah.
Did you know that was there?
No.
Yeah, I didn't think so.
That's for you guys because you were playing like you were paralyzed, you know? So you hold on.
Did he say they were playing like they were paralyzed? Is that what he just said?
Yeah, so I gave him a cherry berry.
That's crazy. This.
I
Oh,
shouldn't
oh,
say yes to that.
Cynthia. Please, nobody touch the dispensers. Just Dan's here, so I have to say it. Dan, the rule is don't look in the dispenser. You just looked in it twice.
No, didn't. I'm just
Specified it so much. Just because Dan's here, I'm gonna say don't look at this dispenser.
I have a feud going on with Duck right now, so I'm really tempted to take Quaxley, just to spite him.
Hey, I told him
Was
no.
that a zombie or was that someone just growling?
It's
That was
probably
me growling,
Spaz. Oh wait, is
That was
it
very
Spaz?
convincing. I thought
I knew it was
zombies were
I
Spaz.
wonder if anyone's not gonna show up.
I probably won't be able to show tomorrow, actually. That's funny.
Oh.
One down.
Can we have XP battles?
Oh, right, we have some splash XP bombs.
For an event.
There's never one.
Just you learn splash.
Go ahead, Gax. Go ahead.
Yes. Learn splash.
Some good damage. Not bad. Who said that? Who said that? Oh. I'm not getting any.
Oh my god.
Thank you for your.
You are not gonna see the light of day. I swear to God, Real Hawk. Thank you.
Oh, it's so good. It's so good.
Keep going,
It's so
Keg.
good.
I've only got
Oh,
any.
right,
keep going.
that was a great
going.
splash.
About this is cool.
Yeah.
This is good. Yeah, we had a good battle, I think. So
Yeah, I think it was pretty good.
Oh, he's gonna kill your Goodra.
Did you? How much did you change?
That is the
I'm good, I'm
craziest
good.
thing I've ever seen ever.
Right. Oh, hey guys.
Oh my god.
Hey.
I don't know if that's allowed. That might be against the
Oh, what are you
rules.
doing, man?
Hey,
Stop it! Stop!
Oh, God.
Roller did not like that.
do you have a game plan going in?
I do not. I have no game plan whatsoever.
Did you like Bert's sign?
Yes, yes, it was great.
when they told me I had an hour and a half, I thought
Stand with PG.
Dad, Dad, PG,
Stand with
Dad.
PG.
Oh, I didn't see you there.
I've done two. What?
Look.
When they told me I had an hour and a half, I thought, hey, that's good. That's nothing. That's all. That's all. How do I want to say this?
I'm gonna give him a parkour course, and it's gonna be Splash in the end.
I think my ally would be real hot. Okay. God, you little guy.
Do you have a game plan going into this?
Yep.
Next question.
I think my guy, God.
You guys actually get one more prize for participating.
Oh.
Splash. Yes, give it to me.
Look,
Yes.
it took run.
Okay, I'll go one more time.
Okay, one more time. Let's see what it
Suppose
gets.
I'm never going to the casino with you.
I'm not even gonna use the fossils either. I just did it.
You just did it?
Yeah, I kind of regret it, but
I can say is I can suck his toes.
No.
Yes, yeah, biting his toes is fine.
If Pokemon were real, what starter would you choose and why?
Infernate, Chimchar, Infernate, all of them. Okay, hold on, man. Come on. You knew it was coming.
I knew it. That's why it was funny.
I got a
What?
frog. Who
oh.
has
You got
three?
both of them on.
Oh, there's only 2 things left if you want to keep going.
Yeah, I have 10 coins in my hand. I'll do it.
She's hooked, guys. She's hooked.
Let's go.
Trade me your Dragonite. Trade me your Dragonite.
You want my dragon?
Before you can say anything. Before you can say anything.
Have you not seen my caster meth?
Math?
Or Salamence. I don't care which. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter
Oh
which.
god, it's over. It's over. It's so broken. It's so botched.
It's too late.
Oh,
It's too
God.
late.
I think we're killing it.
I think we're killing it, man. Where'd Jack go?
what the?
Hey.
Real hug. It's been a wild ride.
Got a present for you, actually.
Is it exactly TM hyphen 150 splash?
I'm blasting
just
off
killed
again.
Is being able to catch all of the shinies. Who is this in my face? Away!
Oh, hello.
You ruined
My
the
bad, guys.
interview.
my bad, guys.
What has occurred?
Bert, we just did a partner battle and we won.
What?
Does anyone have a sunstone by any chance? Callie, have you got a sunstone? Spaz. Do you have a sunstone?
No.
Oh, Zay, do you have a sunstone?
I have 4 sunstones.
What the? Where were you this entire game?
Literally just his brother. You think Dan's
Yeah.
British? Like he's like
I'm not
3
British, man.
times, like 3 times as British.
You thought you could defeat me? Again?
Oh yeah, your
No,
mailbox
I've
would have
learned.
said own 2, imagine.
Are
He's
you gonna
imposing.
protect?
He's imposing. He's imposing.
Why is he
Look at
looking
him.
at
Yeah,
me?
yeah, he's squared
just
up against
turns
you
to me.
again.
I know you're dyslexic, but that doesn't mean that you're not like. Are you
Like what?
stupid?
I will fight you.
If we want to have a chance of beating the Ender Dragon on 100 times
Bro,
speed,
you
we
think
will
you're
have
gonna
to
beat
get
the Ender
full
Dragon?
diamond on.
Ironhead TR.
What draws you to Pokemon?
The thing that draws me to Pokemon is how cute they are. I love being able to walk around, see all of these cool Pokemon, catch them if I want to, and honestly, I mean, if people have followed my content, they know that I love shiny Pokemon, and shiny Pokemon are just drawn to me. Left, right, and center, and that is honestly one of the best parts about Pokemon.
Well, Pokemon specifically it's a little different, but Cobblemon, I can tell you that the answer is cinema and lore meets Minecraft Sandbox. Being able to build a world out, being able to play Pokemon the way that I always wanted to, being able to actually like build a home for my Pokemon, live in the home, and then grow my team and show them off and put them in a chair over there or a boat and, you know, source my leftovers from a Snorlax. It's just the thing I always wanted. And when we get legendaries and when we get all of these different features down the road, I can't wait to fill out an entire world that's going to, you know, last forever for me. And I can tell stories in it, I can make mega builds, and they can have actual lore within Pokemon. That franchise will be the backbone, sure, but Minecraft is the world that I want to be able to play them in. That's what draws me to Pokemon right now, because this is my favorite Pokemon game.
It's got to be the strategy and stuff. I know I joke a lot about being kind of the noob, and I am, but I really enjoy the strategy of it all and getting to just imagine all those different Pokemon in real life and all that sort of thing. That's really awesome to me.
Draws me to Pokemon. Subscribers and views, I guess.
I love like going against random people, meeting new people, and yeah, just beating them sometimes. Rarely.
The thing that drew me to Pokemon was the fact it's so unique, and being a kid seeing all these little characters run around in the world, it was just so cool, and I had to get involved.
I'm a big fan of shiny hunting. I like completing the Pokédex. That's sick too. And Eevee. Just Eevee.
Can't forget Eevee.
I don't know what it is, but Pokemon has always just been the one game that no matter what, from my childhood till now, no matter how it is, no matter how the franchise is doing, no matter how many people are playing, no matter what the meta is, the stories, the Pokemon that are in the current games, I always find my way back to it, and I never get tired of it. You know, some games come and go and you play them on and off, but this one, for whatever it is, I never get tired of it. I can go back to older games, I can play the modern games. The competitive, you know, aspect is always changing, which I think is great. Forcing people to kind of adapt and change their battle tactics, or, you know, some people shiny hunt, some people collect just different types of the same Pokemon. I just think it's pretty cool. You know, the community is also fantastic. And yeah, there's so many ways that you can play it, and, you know, there's so many ways that this challenge can be played, and I think that's just what's great about it.
Hello to those of you who have made it all the way to the very end. You guys are the people I'm making these videos for, and I really can't thank you enough. I put my all into this one, I really tried, I hope you liked it. But if you feel like liking, commenting for the algorithm, sharing, subscribing, whatever it may be, it would mean the world to me. The channel is still super small right now, but who knows, maybe one day I'll be a somewhat big Pokemon, Cobblemon YouTuber, whatever it may be. But I've kept you here long enough. But thank you, really, for watching all the way till the end. Until next time, this was yours truly, iMan25.